Was I? You tell me. Like, was I dreaming, or at a certain point were you talking about like a razor blade or some shit?
A little bit here. Now it's 2-2. And it's Mason dropping the cruise.
So now it's just down to can you actually do
ball
anything
spawning
to
P2.
control this EMP?
Shotzi's behind you. Might be taking butt cheeks.
Oh, no, I thought I heard it.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I was dreaming or
Hellstorm largely negated once again by
mic.
I'd be shocked to see C9 win the overload, bro. I mean, of all game modes, to win an overload,
they went up 2-0, bro. And it was like a kind of a relay. Dude, they had the ball over at our B point. They were waiting to cap. Kyler comes behind them, shoots
Probably.
them back. They almost didn't cap it, and then their guy won a 1v1.
Really?
Yeah.
After one-on-one, but you need to trade Dashy before he gets anything else, because now
hey, Rusty, thank you, bro. We're Rounder Huntsman, and right now they're playing for top 4 against the Stallions too. That prick owner of theirs.
Looking just to heavy stack this B lane. It's just
Were they playing Bush?
Rotates away.
Or they about to play Bush?
Yeah, Optic choosing to chase.
So you're talking about Jared.
A
No.
lot of trust that Merc is going to be able to hold this.
The other Jersey
tries
brick.
to get involved in the play, but he's going to be there a little bit too late. Really
Yeah,
interesting
we just
call
let
there
them
by
walk
Optic
that
to
in
not
right
really
there. We
enforce
are
the middle of the map,
way
but
out
just
of
kinda try to play
position.
from behind the play. Allows Cloud9 to score with 30 seconds left. Now
Holy
it's
shit.
down to if
That
they
was
can
actually
make their way
dirty.
back over
That was
towards
fucking
the new
gross.
EMP, and Nedger's double will stop Optic in their tracks.
Yeah, they're already in a position to try to get 4 before halftime. It's just that lead blocker Inokius can't afford to chow at that moment.
Okay, please don't let them get another one before half, because then I really get worried.
To potentially get the trade.
Nedger's getting
You
hot
give up
here.
your
Hold
life,
on.
but you still got Nezzer here. On
Okay,
5
kill
yeah,
him. Thank you. It's on number 6. He's got to
which
find
way
one
he
here.
needed to look, but ball, EMP, over towards B.
Nice. Wait, free play potentially?
Yeah, go grab
Yep,
that.
free play.
Oh, it is a free play.
You pick it up right before the overtime, so an extra 30 seconds. And a little bit of motion now over towards this B goal.
Yup.
Merc trying to chase, able to find the
They're
first
trying to pinch the
cleanly.
B cut.
Back up
Don't let him
top.
kill the ball.
Nice movement
He's got
to
his
give himself
pinch.
some elevation to play with, but high
Wait.
off the pinch.
Oh my God. He's
3-3.
He's flying.
There's not a star in.
And every time one of these
Heaven
players
that
hands
we
off, they
can
just smiling.
reach.
Like,
If
it
we're
shouldn't be that
trying.
easy. You turn it into a 2v2. on the
Okay,
complete
3-3.
opposite
Hey,
side of the
shout out to
map. Everybody's
Cloud9.
very
They're actually making this a fun map to watch.
Yeah, free play turns into greatness. We just walk it right on by him.
But Cloud9 came
Guy's got the super
I'll be back.
speed boosters on.
right here when
Tiff, can you talk to Swifty in my chat? See if we can figure that out.
but you had tied at 3-3. Cloud9 fight.
They are. I'm telling you, man, it's just like, I know the most recent outing for Cloud9, we're all looking at like, whoa, woof. Like,
Don't give up your day job.
Please.
Great news, but
Trust me.
they can shoot. Like the individual
No worries there.
options out of challengers. It's just down to can you put the right system together, and you're dealing with players that largely don't know
Okay, looks like a little 2 times.
outside of the two that played the Stallions for a couple of weeks at most.
Oh my god,
it's just a big
damn, how
challenge to
far
put
were we
these
back?
players together.
We're whacking land.
What happened?
Ah.
Dealing with today as Okus again shows you that this
Riley broke the stream.
guy could shoot. Just comes down to can they actually make a play.
Is there any world we lose this on purpose to get a rep on Blackheart? No way.
No. That would be
We can
so
just get a
crazy.
rep in scrims if you want to do that.
Yeah, that would be so
Can
faded.
only find one before
Wait,
fall.
High's in a great spot
Go
here.
load up a private match.
If I get to second kill.
Sitting nice and comfy towards top ring. If you could just get the EMP on his side,
oh,
you could
no.
potentially
Okay,
get a
number
score.
6. Number 6, you gotta come back. Who is that? It's Shotzi.
Yeah, got timing.
Keep slowing it down.
Yeah, and they just
Shotzi,
for a moment,
the
who does
clutch
take care of the
two-piece.
EMP carrier. Encourage around
Now we
the
got to
flank,
deal with
able to
number
at least
3.
get the
That's
shot down,
encourage.
but trying to get this to score and be a
Okay.
different story.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's why
But still,
Mercury
they're
is able to
pushed up
take
on the
care of
map.
I
They got
hate when
this.
it
they're
does that
applying
right there,
pressures.
bro.
Little
That
stuff.
shit's
that's
so
okay.
annoying, bro.
Actually allows an opportunity just to grab and
Doesn't
go
pull
and
you
get
up
this over the
sometimes
finish
right
line
there.
For a
What?
4-3 tally.
It's
So
4-3.
good follow-up from Nedra.
And there's only 3.5
I
minutes.
didn't even realize they scored. What the fuck?
Yeah, they just scored.
I thought you read something in chat or something.
No. I'm
I'm
worried about my 25 gifted right here.
Yeah, Optic are just getting caught off guard by just the aggression on the side of C9. You're expecting when we find 2 kills in our spawn, we just shut down the EMP guy. Like, you should be playing for kills. But they were the aggressors.
Okay, opportunity here, though. That's a big 2.
And they're completely out of position. I mean, they have Hyde by his lonesome.
Yep, too much to shoot at. That's a
And
cap.
that should be a cap. Yep,
That's a walk-in.
4-4. So Cloud9, I mean, they're actually making good plays, taking some leads, but our boys are just bouncing right back.
3 minutes of the clock now.
It really is crazy. Like, right when they get a cap, we immediately just 4-dead them and get the easiest cap ever.
Things at once, and he's missed Okus, who's already played
Now that's
through
such a big kill from Bruce. Just to stagger that push.
And that will will alleviate some of the pressure.
Okay.
Off this
Cloud9's
reset.
impressing me on this map, man. They're playing well.
Yeah, no, they're playing good.
Cloud9 in map control.
But we have a hoop.
Able to catch Okus
Yep,
off
that's a
guard.
big two.
Plus another, and a chance for him to possibly just grab and go.
We know this guy's top mid.
Kyler might just try to find the timing. Nah, he knows. There's no way now.
Oh my gosh, don't do it.
Oh my God.
You would
Could you
think
imagine?
Les Merck can win that last pistol fight, but no. Instead, it's Nezra and the rest of
Beautiful
Cloud9
play
resetting.
from Ant.
And that's where that lead blocker just
Patience.
gets caught.
Some good shots out of Ant, too.
Perfect crossfire setup.
Hey,
Mate.
what?
Imagine he took him from behind right there.
Some way
Yo, they got to
does
give
not
him
connect
that.
onto Okus. But with 2 minutes
That was
left to
2
go,
ghost snipes, and he was right in his bread
Optic now
basket.
needs to lock it on in. They have been map control. They have the
All right,
EMP.
Cloud9,
They
let's see how you
finally
react to
kill.
this.
Where's
We
the
have
lead blocker
numbers
lead?
and device control. And what
Ah,
a
this should be-
shot from Kyler.
This should be a cap.
Sure is. Should be at
Bang,
least
5-4,
encouraged. Yeah, shuts
taking
out
the
by
lead here.
Chauncey at
And everybody in
this push
spawn
through,
now for
and
C9,
he's
so
doing more. So now 5-4 the count.
Time
Cloud9 do have a couple
dwindling.
Players that have gotten through the middle of the map, so they could potentially still
Still,
contest
1
this.
cap lead. Not
But you need to
too
get
comfortable
Chauncey out
yet.
of
We
this
need a little
position
more
for window
cushion
side.
here.
And he just absolutely shotguns one. Now back over towards the device location. He's going to get another. Follow up. Is there going to be one? Hyde shows himself.
Look at number
He's
6, bro.
covering.
Look where Shotzi's at, just
Dude.
toying with his food in the base.
Yeah, we're just running the ball right now.
Focuses towards this play at B.
He's going to hit the
And
brakes real
very
quick.
Wise. Merkulitz will back away, not seeing an opportunity there.
Oh yeah, shots.
Yep, hit him with the fake.
He's giving the information to my teammates. They
One's
have
B
to
connector
close
behind him,
the
though.
window.
He wins that. He does win it. That should be a
Before
cap.
he strikes. But Optic
Yeah,
are keeping
Cloud9
them
honestly was an
rotation
impressive
back over to the
map
B
until
point.
You
Everyone
capped
is
that point,
cleared
Mason.
we
off.
found some
A
separation.
2-point
Mason was about to
lead
turn
for
around,
the
try to
Green
challenge from here all the way to P2 with a pistol.
Really good awareness.
That's
even on
gonna do
Merkulitz
it.
Right there, kind of cutting back
Yeah,
around
that
the
should
boxes,
do
knowing
it.
there was a player who
after the short.
Congressional seats are created based on population size of any type.
Minnesota's a lot of seats, isn't it?
Well, so it's not that it's a lot of seats. Using California is a really great example. California, they call themselves a sanctuary state. They're on the border with Mexico, so they basically let illegal immigrants come in. The census happens every 10 years, 2020, 2030, 2040. So they go to California, they say, how many people you got? And they don't ask if you're a citizen. So when they're figuring out a congressional district,
And they get money for it.
so, they get money from the federal government, but here's the thing.
The amount of people.
AOC's district, Ocasio-Cortez, 775,000 people. How many are actual citizens? We don't know. So what happens is AOC could hypothetically be in a district of 700,000 citizens and 75,000 non-citizens. And she says, and the Democrats say, but they're still my constituents. Now, if you were to remove all those illegal immigrants, they would widen her congressional district and Democrats would lose 1 seat. So every illegal immigrant counts towards a congressional seat. It doesn't matter if they vote or not. It creates Democrat seats. Now, here's the crazy thing. We don't actually vote for our president. We vote for electors who then go to Washington, D.C. and cast a vote for president. There is 1 elector for each member of Congress. And then I think we have 3 for, is it 3 for D.C. or how does it work? We have
Want to
500.
play Battlefield?
Perfect switch front board pretzel. And why I say that, it's very easy to cheat on that trick. To not have your board completely square or 90 on the rail. Loved everything Cam did up top. Front 1440 chicken salad. See how his front arm goes between his legs onto the heel edge of the board? Here's where it goes wrong. I think he doesn't really get his
let's get it started from the top, and then Democrats openly renounce the assassins. They won't. Matt Eriks has no idea where to start. Think and start tomorrow. That's actually a good idea. All right, guys, we're going to call it there. You guys have a good evening, and we'll talk. Oh, sorry, I can't do that right now. Okay, so let's jump right in because there is a
Yeah. It's alright. Not as many people as last time, but it's still okay. Turner and Fees. Fees was supposed to go, but he didn't wake up, so we just had to go without him. Yo, can you invite me? Yeah, sure. No, never asked him. I didn't say anything. I didn't really see his face or anything like that. He was in the front. I was in the back. I only got to fly like once. Oh, dude, I can't fucking stay on the roof. What is my team? There's a tank down the street.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie.
Oh man, my bullets go. All their enemies are low-res polygons for me.
Grab what you can!
The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's rally and counter. Be advised, we no longer hold Charlie.
Tank operating in your area.
We're attacking objective Echo. We've lost control of Delta.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
All right, Charlie's been secured. Be advised, Charlie is under attack. We have Bravo under attack.
Frag out!
Guns, dude.
I got you! We've lost control of objective Charlie.
Be advised, enemy forces are winning this fight.
I'm out! We've taken objective Charlie. Need a medic!
What'd you change it to?
Enemies are attacking objective Delta. I'm hit!
A lot to go over. First things first, let's kind of start out with the initial post that we had from this morning. So this was a crazy day to start. This was crazy news. I almost canceled my plans today because we all woke up to this news. But here we go. Let's get it started from the top, and then we will cover the news that has come out since.
We are back with the Fox News alert. We can now report for U.S. Secret Service that an armed man in his 20s was shot and killed by U.S. Secret Service agents and the local sheriff's department at Mar-a-Lago after unlawfully entering the secure perimeter.
Any minute now, we're expecting a press briefing out of Mar-a-Lago from the FBI Secret Service officials. So what we understand at the moment is that overnight, around 1:30 a 20-year-old man armed with a shotgun tried to scale the gate of Mar-a-Lago and was shot and killed.
That's right, and the Secret Service spokesman Anthony Guglielmi is.
Hope no one else got hurt. From what we understand, no one else was hurt. Just a piece of garbage that brought the gun and tried to again. In theory, is that he was there to assassinate. He'd be there.
Tweeted this out moments ago.
The enemy is taking more objectives.
From the sheriff's office following an unauthorized entry at the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago. This is near the North Gate, and they add to it that this
Objective Charlie has been lost.
is being withheld pending notification of Mexican.
We have here. We know who he is now. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute.
Your screen is north.
Fuck! Need a medic! Shot there! Run back!
Yeah, this was when I woke up this morning. This was happening, and I was like, I might have to cancel my plans, y'all. But when I heard President Trump was not at Mar-a-Lago when this happened, now that doesn't mean the intent wasn't to go after Trump. Obviously, you would assume this intent was. So luckily, Trump was not there when this happened.
Would of course be the third attempt that we know of on the life of President Trump. Last night he was not at Mar-a-Lago. He was at the governor's ball, the governor's ball at the White House. But this is incredible news. We're going to have a press conference at 9:30 a.m. while we'll be taking that vote.
And that is the gate where visitors are still waiting. Good work. Right there before going down and keeping it covered.
attempt that has been made publicly available, I would guarantee you there has been far more attempts that we don't even know about. But this is the third one that has made it to this level of publicity. But there's been far more that we have never heard of, for sure. I believe that 1,000%.
We know of that has been thwarted actually managing to shoot the president, but in the ear, and the second one being at the golf course down there in Florida.
And as we get details, which are just coming in with the press conference we wait any moment could come from Mar-a-Lago, we do at least know from the Secret Service that Secret Service agents and this Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office deputy confronted this man, and shots were fired by law enforcement during the U.S. Secret Service. 4 Sheriff's Office personnel were injured in the incident. There were no Secret Service protectedness present at the location, meaning that there was no one that Secret Service could protect.
Now, that was an earlier update. Then we have this right here, where authorities identify the man who was shot and killed at Mar-a-Lago.
Agents and the deputies discharged their firearms to stop the threat. At this time, no law enforcement personnel were injured during the incident. We want to be clear, the President of the United States was not in the state of fear. This remains an active investigation by the
Good morning, I'm Peter Ducey in Washington. This is the Sunday briefing. We are following breaking news this morning. U.S. Secret Service shot and killed an armed at Mar-a-Lago early this morning, 1:30 this morning. The Associated Press is out with some new details right now. They have named, and we have confirmed the name of the suspect, 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin. According to the Associated Press in this bulletin that just crossed, he was reported missing by his family a few days ago. Investigators believe he headed south and picked up a shotgun along the way, and they think that because they found a box for the shotgun in his car. The FBI is right now asking people that live near Mar-a-Lago to check their doorbell cameras, check any cameras that they have in their yards, so they can figure out exactly how this guy got into the area. But it is now believed, according to the AP, that he might have piggybacked behind a vehicle entering Mar-a-Lago.
That's
lawfully
insane.
when the gate opened. For more on
It's
this,
on the
How is
lobby.
that possible?
Fox News correspondent Lucas Tomlinson. He is at the White House where President Trump was.
How is this possible? I have trouble sneaking into a fucking movie theater. And you're telling
Just
me
brought me
that
back
this
to like the main
person
menu.
who was dumb enough to buy a shotgun to try and assassinate the President of the United States, you're telling me this guy was able to sneak into Mar-a-Lago? Are you kidding me?
While this all unfolded overnight, Lucas.
Good morning, Peter. President Trump was at the White House this weekend. He was not in Palm Beach where this incident occurred. And the Secret Service says they were assisted by Palm Beach County deputies who assisted in shooting the suspect, as you mentioned, named 21-year-old Austin Martin of North Carolina. That press conference just wrapped up in Palm Beach. It was pretty lengthy. Here are some more details, Peter.
At 1:30 this morning, the security detail detected that a individual had made his way into the inner perimeter of Mar-a-Lago. A deputy and 2 Secret Service agents on the detail went to that area to investigate. They confronted a white male that was carrying a gas can and a shotgun. He was ordered to drop those 2 pieces that he had with him.
Shout out to this 98-year-old sheriff. I mean, this guy has to be 98 years old.
Each time he puts down,
We now control objective Echo.
Here's a map showing the North Gate.
I'd rather have that 98-year-old Chad than a diversity hire. Just saying, all right? I'd rather have a 98-year-old Chad running the police department or sheriff's department than a 30-year-old diversity hire all don't know if he's 98. I have no idea. So I don't know how old he is. But I think him over in versus
Mar-a-Lago compound.
Shit.
It's often during the winter months. The president was spending the weekend here at the White House where he hosted governors from across the country. Here's a photo the deputy showed.
What the fuck?
Showing the shotgun and the gas can used by Austin, again, 21 years old from North Carolina, who shot and killed the officers by shooting them after he was asked to drop rope.
Hold on. To try to kill President Trump.
Items told the House Service officers intruded President Trump's home. Federal law enforcement are working 24/7 to keep our country safe and protect all Americans. It's shameful and reckless that Democrats have chosen to shut down their department. Something else, Lucas, you mentioned that the FBI is the lead on this. More breaking reaction. The FBI Director, Kash Patel, in full screen 16, if we could pull that up, in control. FBI is dedicating all necessary resources in the investigation of this morning's incident.
Now, what's interesting here? What's interesting here is I watched this video earlier on the shooting. This woman FBI special agent, and she tries to blame video games for this. Yeah, let me see if I can find the part specifically where she says that. Hang on.
At the top. I can get up there. Nice.
Yeah, so let's be clear. It's not the Democrats continuing to call him Hitler. It's not the constantly lying about everything that Trump does. It's not just out there on the street saying he's separating families. He's arresting It's none of that. It's the kids playing video games. That's what's doing all the damage to our country right now, according to this chick right here. What a stupid... Try to be nice, all right?
I need a fucking medic!
It's clear she's hung out in the tanning bed a little too long, but what an idiot.
So let's see what the FBI comes up with. That they will do a full and exhaustive case. No doubt in my mind, it will be fully... it'll be a good investigation. FBI Miami. It's sad to say this is not their first time to do an investigation of this sort. Ryan Ruth, they just had a successful prosecution. He was sentenced to life in prison because of the shooting attempt on the golf course with President Trump. And obviously we know that Thomas Crow, he is now deceased. The FBI continues to...
Okay, now her comment was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
but
funny
I
to you,
gotta
dog.
agree right here. All right, I gotta agree. We're here. Zero Gun Rival. This is Nintendo's fault. If Mario Kart World was a better game, this wouldn't have happened. You cannot argue with this logic. I appreciate this wonderful sarcasm. We have figured out why this happened right here. If Mario Kart World was at 200 cc, this would not have happened. All we needed, Nintendo, was to add 200 cc, but instead, don't want to add 200 cc and look at what you have caused because of it. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Who is this? Well, we got here breaking news. We covered text from Austin Tucker Martin, the 21-year-old who attempted to break into Mar-a-Lago while armed.
The hell he's gonna kill us?
By mainstream narratives and conspiracy theories surrounding the Epstein case. Wait a minute, hang on. No, I read that wrong. Back up.
Oh, God, man. So fucking dumb. Nice.
Charge lead! Back up. Newly uncovered text from Austin Tucker Martin, the 21-year-old who attempted to break into Mar-a-Lago while armed. He was literally playing Call of Duty when the game specifically taught him how to go purchase a gun and go to Mar-a-Lago and kill President Trump. Attempt to kill President Trump. So there you have it right. Okay, my bad. I read it wrong. Okay?
Oh.
Yeah, so again, I don't know how verified this is. I don't see any community notes on this. Right Angle News Network.
What the fuck is going on with this game, dude?
But ultimately, you know, there's a lot of stuff surrounding this guy, and a lot of theories surrounding this guy, as to, you know, what motivated him. 21-year-old gunman shot dead after traveling 700 miles and breaching the perimeter of Mar-a-Lago. He was 21, holding a shotgun and a fuel can when he tried to enter President Donald Trump's Palm Beach residence around 1:30 a.m. Agents and deputies ordered him to drop the weapon. He put down the gas can, but raised the shotgun into firing range. Officers opened fire.
That an individual had made his way into the you! A deputy and 2 Secret Service agents from the detail
Come on!
to that area to investigate. They confronted a lieutenant that was carrying a gas can and a shotgun. He was ordered to drop those 2 pieces of equipment that he had with him. At which time he pulled behind the gas can, released the shotgun to a shooting position, and then ordered the Secret Service agents fired their weapons.
Walk upstairs!
To cease and desist. I'll give you a picture of the shotgun and the gas can to have with you. So that's what we know now.
So this is the, again, I know there are more attempts that we know of, but this is the third kind of major on-record attempt. I know we've had situations where back in like I think during the 2016 campaign, there was a guy that rushed a stage on Trump, and Secret Service had to rush Trump off the stage. I remember that one. And there's a couple of other ones as well. But in terms of like these major ones that have been, verified to have a weapon and all of that, this would be the third one that I know of. But I think that there's far more that we don't even know about. So yeah, this is kind of where we are. It's amazing that we never had any reported assassination attempts on any of the Democrat presidents like Biden or when Kamala was running, because, typically right-wingers aren't going out there trying to do this, yet all we see from the left is violence, 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 violence. And so right always like that. No one wants to see violence against anybody out there. But the left never calls this stuff out. In fact, not only do they not call it out, they actually encourage it in a very it's not even there's a ton of clips specifically. Remember Maxine Waters and what she said? Like, there's all types of clips out there. AOC has said stuff. These are horrible people. And again, they have the right to say whatever they want. But I don't believe you should not be allowed to hold a public office in this country if you're going to make claims like that. But that's what the Democrats are full of right there. Let's see. Hayden Wayne, what up? Hayden says, was it a high-capacity gas can? I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know any details on the gas can. I don't know why he was bringing a gas can. The most disturbing part of this story is that he even got as far as that is crazy to me. This guy got as far as he got on. Like, that's a
That is the most retarded looking thing I've ever seen.
On one hand, you're like, okay, well, at least the FBI is taking this seriously. Okay? At least the FBI is taking this seriously. Oh, wait, Patel's hanging out with the USA hockey team right now. On a day that the President of the United States has another assassination attempt. Okay. That's interesting. So, not doing our job, I guess. Now, he has responded because he's getting a lot of criticism about this. So, Cash Patel has responded to the criticism right here. FBI Director Cash Patel is not taking the liberal media's shit from him celebrating with Team USA. I don't think this is a liberal media thing. I'm sorry. I think this is a lot of people that are like want to see results.
Try to kill the enemy, dog.
So, are you a celebrity or are you, it just doesn't land well with me. So I don't think this is specifically a liberal media thing where people are, I think people consider this going ago. So Justin Trudeau last year, after I guess Canada won, he's like, you can't take our country, you can't take our hockey. And everybody was quote tweeting that tweet. Absolutely. Jay Ritchie for 20 says pump shotguns are very cheap, even when new. A Maverick 88 new is $300. He probably didn't have much money. Plus gas efficiency. I mean, he probably didn't. I mean, this is definitely someone that is mentally unhinged with the left. So I don't know if we have a whole lot more information on this guy at this point. I haven't heard a whole lot on him. At least nothing from solid sources. I've seen, a few things out there. Like, I mean, I saw this one. Oh my gosh, there's a real possibility the latest attempted Trump assassin off Professor Martin was a Thomas Massey supporter. See, I don't necessarily know how much I like this game right here. I'm not sure how much I like this. I've kind of, in the past, I've accused this Johnny MAGA account of being literally the most pro-Trump account I have ever seen. This account has never criticized Trump on anything. Like, I remember that this account was like anti-Bud Light, and then when Trump made a tweet about Bud Light and saying it's time to move on, this dude went and took a picture with him drinking Bud Light, and I'm like, holy shit, bro. So anyway, I don't think that tying a person directly to a politician is a good move. I just don't. So I just don't like that. Like, per se. I can't stand Thomas Massey. I think you all know that. I can't stand Thomas Massey. But tying this lunatic to directly to a political supporter or an individual politician, I think is a very bad move, because that can be flipped on something very easily if that's the game you're in. So, isn't that guy from India? Is he? No. He's just super close. I don't know who he is. I don't know him. But anyway, let's see. How is he, like, where do you get that he's a Massey guy, though? Where are you getting that from? At the same time, Austin was outspoken about his Christian faith and political views. We're told he regularly expressed his support for Trump, telling colleagues. Most recently, last year, he believed Trump was a strong leader. So he worked with Austin and Pine Needles Golf Club, North Carolina, where he was representing of information spread in the files. Co-workers tell us he was deeply disturbed by what he believes was done in the public. I don't know how you bring Thomas Massey into this. I don't know how you bring Thomas Massey into this at all. That seems to be a massive so, not sure. Yeah, and I know it's TMZ. I do. I know TMZ sucks. I know that. So, seems like a bit overreach in my opinion. Okay. Hayden Wayne says that the dude apparently was obsessed with drawing golf courses. He went yeah. If he went outside, he's definitely not a gamer, so you can't accuse him of being a gamer.
Nice.
Mike says, unpopular take. Cash Patel has done an okay job. He just hasn't delivered bombshell conspiracy arrests. He's still arrested dozens of child abusing rings across the country. He can have a weekend off. My counter to that is it's not what Cash hasn't done. It's what Cash was known for and how he got the job. Cash Patel's biggest claim to fame to getting this position was the FBI has the Epstein files and we're going to release it. Now again, I never cared about the Epstein files. I never really was worried about this stuff. I was never one of these release the Epstein files people, but I knew it was a big deal online. But this was him and Bongino's big play. And that's all they talked about. And that's been my problem with them is that you were all about that shit. And you would go on different shows, you would have passionately call out the Epstein conspiracy and the FBI holding all this in the FBI is for the Biden FBI. The Biden FBI is protecting Leo. And you get into all this and it's like, whoa, where did these guys come from? What happened to these guys? That to me is that's the biggest problem in this situation. Elite Super Grunt says CJN Cartel is not letting anyone leave, but on a good note, the Mexican was doing heli assaults on the cartel. We're going to talk about Mexico here in just a minute. Minister of Fun thinks says Trump is destroying this country, Jeremy. You can't even be a door-to-door. You can't even be a door-to-door shotgun gas can salesman anymore. This is what MAGA voted for. Sarcasm. That's the narrative too, right there.
I got
let's
fucking.
See. Peter says, Jeremy, you're 1,000% right. Someone done fucked up. Minister of Things says, everyone's thinking it.
I got 2 kills, dude.
Saying it, this was a warning to Trump set up by the deep state. He didn't go there to actually finish the job. So you think it was kind of like, let's get you in line, President Trump type of thing? You think that's what it was? Grannis Potato says, stop video game violence tax. Two Tires says, if a guy was using
it is
Call of Duty
time
how to get
kill the
he has
horse.
to join the military first to access their training. Silly reporters. Exactly. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure says, according to my Hollywood sources, the Mar-a-Lago gunman placed 4th at Evo in
Operation Fire.
Heartbreak Zero says, I like my bread the same way I like my, is it Meko says, toast. Packy Proton says, you're fascinating to talk to, Tax. Maga Mike says, completely fair, but we don't know what they know. That's true, but the same applies for Patel and Bongino when they criticized Biden's FBI. They had no problem criticizing Biden's FBI very passionately when they were just regular everyday podcasters. So they didn't give the previous FBI the same courtesy, but they expect us to give them a courtesy that they didn't give the FBI. So they sit there and they said, they know where this is at. They're covering this up. They're covering that up. Yada, yada, yada. Call them out. Hold them accountable. Call them out. And then they sit there and we're supposed to be like, no, that's not how. That's not how. Jay Ritzy says, I'm not sure what's worse for Canadian hockey team, losing gold to the U.S. or losing a fist fight to the U.S.
Put them on the helmet.
Can someone elaborate on what this attempt was? Barely true. I give you a quick recap if you would like. Let's give you a quick recap. For those tuning in,
Damn, dude, I'm at the top of the chimney.
Early this morning, like yesterday, nearly 24 hours from now, so what, about 19, 20 hours ago, in Mar-a-Lago, a person reached the perimeter at Mar-a-Lago with a shotgun and attempted to get on property. He was met with police officers, and they told him to drop his weapon. He raised his weapon, and they shot and killed him. So this is the details right here.
Dog, say thank you, dog.
We want to be clear, the President of the United States was not in the state of Florida. And this remains an active investigation by the FBI.
Who the fuck are my bullets? Getting to the spot.
According to the Associated Press in this,
Yeah, I was saying you should thank me for getting that spot.
missing by his family a few days ago. Investigators believe he headed south and picked up a shotgun along the way, and they think that because they found a box for the shotgun in his car. The FBI is right now asking people to clear Mar-a-Lago.
possible? How is it possible for this 21-year-old idiot, he's clearly an idiot, shows up with a shotgun, drove 700 miles with a shotgun, shows up to Mar-a-Lago to assume to, assassinate President Trump with a pump shotgun, and this is like, how is this possible that he piggybacked to get through the gate at Mar-a-Lago? What are we doing? This is insane. Like right now, we have all this stuff going on. You got stuff going on with Iran. You've got the State of the Union. You've got the Epstein stuff. You got the alien stuff. Tensions are high right now. And this kid is like, I was able to get on the back of the skateboard and hold on to the bumper of a car in Mar-a-Lago with a gun. That's absolutely crazy.
Start shooting that fucking minigun. Just killed somebody, dog.
This dude could be 145 now.
Somebody by the rocks.
Yes, I'm just updating people that were just tuning in as to what was going on in case they missed it earlier. That's all. And then we're going to move on to the Mexico stuff here in just a minute.
Fire their weapons and neutralize the threat.
Here's a map showing the north gate of the Mar-a-Lago compound, the winter White House, if you will, a place President Trump visits often during the winter months. The president had been spending the weekend here at the White House where he hosted governors from across the country. Here's a photo the deputy showing the shotgun and the gas can used by Austin, again, 21 years old from North Carolina, who was shot and killed in federal officers by a that shooting position, and after he was asked to drop the items, told that no Secret Service officers or the Palm Beach County Deputies officers were hurt during this incident. FBI is joining in the investigations. Worth noting, the Secret Service did this one on the house because DHS isn't being funded for it.
Lucas, to your point about the DHS funding, the first White House reaction just came in from Caroline Levitt. She just posted, in the middle of the night, almost Americans were asleep in the State Secret Service acted quickly and decisively to neutralize a crazy person armed with a gun and a gas canister who intruded President Trump's home. Federal law enforcement are working 24/7 to keep our country safe and protect all Americans. It's shameful and reckless that Democrats propose to shut down their department. Something else, Lucas, you mentioned.
Right there. Let's see. Rob says Breaking Guthrie took a shocking turn over the weekend. I had no idea that Nancy Guthrie.
And
Lord.
Lucas, to your point about the DHS funding, the first White House reaction just came in from Caroline Levitt. She just posted, in the middle of the night while most Americans were asleep, the United States Secret Service acted quickly and decisively to neutralize a crazy person armed with a gun and a gas canister who intruded President Trump's home. Federal law enforcement are working 24/7 to keep our country safe and protect all Americans. It's shameful and reckless that Democrats
Good old Democrats right there. Let's see. Rob says that Breaking Guthrie took a shocking turn over the weekend. I had no idea that Nancy Guthrie had the ability to get close to the cartel leader before. Yeah, sadly, man, I've lost a ton of interest in
No.
stuff. It's become so nonsensical. But we'll probably do an update on it. But it is insane. GG Play Highlights says someone in Idaho's capital stole an ambulance, drove into a building rented by DHS, used the gas cans to try and burn the building down, fled before fire was started. Different building vandalized a day later. When did that happen? Yikes. That's crazy. They found Nancy. Was she in the Upside Down? Thank you for the update on that. I'll have to look that information up. That's crazy. Dark Red Knight says, funny how this happens right after the alien stuff. MAGA Mike says, my only issue with Kash Patel and Trump's administration, I get zero credit for the work they've actually been doing, busting these traffickers. Only hate over Epstein. I agree with that. I think there's a lot. I think that ultimately we are where we are in society and with the internet culture, and I could understand if you're dealing with people that are not familiar with internet culture. That's why it's so disappointing that Kash Patel and Dan Bongino fumbled the optics of this FBI situation and this Epstein situation so badly, because they understand internet optics, which makes it that much more disappointing that these guys have made fools of themselves on the Epstein stuff. They knew how important this Epstein thing was from an internet standpoint and from a base standpoint. They knew.
Do you know,
they
sir?
were pushing it. They were two of the most prominent voices pushing it. And
What I'm capable of.
Internet culture. I mean, whether you think it's dumb or not, it's what's pushing so much negativity for the administration.
You goddamn right,
And so
dog.
that's just the bottom line. It's pushing a lot of
Fucking piece
negativity,
of
and
shit.
we're having to deal with a lot of nonsense, and a lot of that is self-inflicted nonsense. So the internet is part
The
of
best
the world
pilot
we're in
in these
understanding
lands.
that is, you know, part of where we, how we avoid getting caught up in distractions. Again, Kash Patel and Bongino literally
I'm coming to
got their
pick you
job
up, sir.
because of internet culture. You think either one of these clowns would have been considered for this position if it wasn't for the fucking internet, if it wasn't for podcasts, if it wasn't for viral videos? You think either one of these guys would have been considered?
Nice,
Hell no.
dude.
Not even close. Peter says Secret Service needs to up their
Fucking
game. Too
retard.
many fuck ups in the last couple of years. Heavy D79 says Cash just celebrated our win over the
Hold on.
I watched you 2 times. Now I caught you live 1 time. You do sound retarded. Now I admire you even more. That's one of the
Nice. Fucking retard jumped out, dude.
That's. Please don't make it a point to, you know, say these nice things, but I really appreciate that. It's really nice. MAGA Mike says, oh, look, the Krankensteins and the propagandists left are also attacking Kash Patel for his Olympics attendance. The right
Nice, dude.
this too much. Yeah, but I think...
Why would you jump out, sir? I had everything under control.
They're seriously calling... I mean, I see where they're coming from. Not the Krankensteins.
Now we shall have blood. Magnum Norse for Wayne says, how's it going, JJ? Me love you long. How did you delete that, Magnum Norse? Was that supposed to be from your alt account? Was that supposed to be from your alt account? Sorry for calling you out. Yes.
I literally started reading it right when you deleted it. I'm like, am I supposed to like put my boy on blast or what? Like, am I supposed to? Should we just kind of let that one fly under the radar? I'm not sure what to do here. Yeah.
Whoa.
Is this you, Magnum? I don't even know if this is you. I have no idea if this is you or not. Ryan's black girlfriend for. Oh man. Mike says we don't have to assist in attacking our own when it isn't warranted. Attending a hockey game is a nothing.
Hey, I got a fucking kill, dude.
It's not that he's attending the hockey game. It's that he's celebrating in the locker room with the team, hammering down pews when the president is like. I get the criticism. I obviously go to hockey games, celebrate, but like, you know, I don't know, man. I personally don't like it. I personally don't. But let's see. King Gore says, let's replace Cat with Sean Street. The mask came off, and then I skeeted all over. See there, Magnum Norris? Let's freaking go. Market Reality for 20 says war in Mexico, war in Iran, an attempt on the POTUS, aliens are real, tariffs lost and won, Sabax shenanigans, and Breaking Guthrie all in one weekend. I really missed having the Donald in the White House. Bros, it has been cooking for sure. It has been cooking so much. So let's get to this story in Mexico because this is here we go. Chaos erupts in Mexico after cartel leaders.
This is a Fox News alert. We're continuing to monitor the situation unfolding in Mexico, where the U.S. Embassy has put out a security alert for all American citizens to shelter in place. This comes amid reports of violence erupting in the state of Jalisco. Tourists at a resort in the city of Puerto Vallarta were told not to leave the resort. Both photos and videos shared with Fox News Digital captured billowing dark smoke clouding the skyline of the city.
Hold on, sir.
The situation occurs after Mexican security forces say they killed one of the most notorious drug cartel leaders.
Everything is Breaking Bad. Every story is Breaking Bad. El Mencho.
Generation cartel. All right, so this comes in a vacuum. It comes in context of President Trump declaring the cartels foreign terrorist organizations and then Maduro. Would Mexico be doing this if it hadn't been for the pressure President Trump is putting on them?
And look at this right here. Look at here. Tourist town here in Mexico is up in smoke right now as the cartels wreak havoc on the area. Holy shit.
Dog, what are you doing? Yeah, I guess there always is.
We got this video right here.
Is it time to drop a nuke? Good on the innocent people.
I can understand why anyone would want to board.
Whoa, what are you trying to
say? Lovely people that just want to, you know, they just want to come into our country and make a better life for themselves. Seems completely innocent to me. What a wonderful culture. What a wonderful culture. Apparently, the airport was AI. Is that true? Because this is the America account on Twitter. Elon Musk's, America account, and I see no community notes. And Elon even retweeted this one. So yeah, just a wonderful, wonderful people. Very nice, very upstanding. You gotta love it.
I mean, I don't know the domestic politics of Mexico. I know that Mexico has every leader we've
It was shared by Laura Loomer, and it's said to be debunked. Let me look that up.
In Mexico is trying to find some way to, I guess, live with these cartels, maybe out of fear, maybe out of being. I'm sure. But the President Trump's made it clear that we're not going to stand. And they're just a little bit. Listen, if Democrats want us to have an open border, we might just step across that border, go in the other direction, and take care of some of these folks. And so that's been the, rather than letting the cartels in, we're going to push the door, make it open the other way, and send some folks in down there. It's kind of been the threat of President Trump and this administration.
Okay, is this what you're talking about? Important safety information on Americans in Mexico are traveling. So blah, 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 blah. Mexican security forces, let's see, not the U.S.
Yeah, your RPG's not
the leader, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't see that. That's just correcting her statement. So let me continue to look.
Is far off from that. The government, but these cartels are waging war. These cartels are waging war on us, not just Mexico. And for that reason, we have every right in the world to have an interest in them going away. And it seems like Mexico maybe feels empowered, maybe secure. I'm not sure what.
I'm not seeing. She retweeted the same video, and it doesn't say. There's no community note on it. I don't know if it got removed, but I'm not seeing one.
What we're doing is in the shadows, but it looks like they're taking steps to correct that.
Yeah, I like that idea of open borders work both ways. That's very, very cool. Look, what, I forgot his name.
So right here, Mexican president is being slammed for repeatedly refusing President Trump's offer to let the U.S. military easily eradicate cartels. Cartels are now running rampant, terrorizing civilians and burning things down. Call in Trump. I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect? You got a woman leader. What do you expect? Not surprising at all. Brian's black girlfriend says my recent boyfriend was accosted by ICE, and I was like, that's what you get for messing with my stuff. And then Ryan's black girlfriend pretends says, if you didn't know, Ryan doesn't like brown people, but he's fair. Don't act like a fool and don't get treated like a fool. Is Ryan aware of you? Is Ryan aware of you? I'm just curious. Dorkman for 20 says these drug cartels represent a clear and present danger to the United States of America. Clear and present danger. Daniel says time for Trump to start bagging up El Presidente. Craptar Samber says when they burned a Costco, they went too far. I've never been inside a Costco. I don't think I have. We never had them when I was growing up, and I've seen them recently, but I always go to Sam's Club. But I don't think I've ever been inside a Costco. If I have, it's just in passing. And I don't think I have. I don't recall them being in my area when I was growing up, but we had Sam's Club. So, let's see. Ryan's black girlfriend. Holy she. Jeremy, don't watch FNT no more. Well, I'm usually not there for the super chat reading, so that's probably what it is. So, I will let Ryan know that you were here, though. I'm sure he'll be happy. I thought you were the retail king. Okay, I don't go to, like, fancy rich stores like Costco, okay? I'm hanging out at the Piggly Wiggly and the Winn-Dixie. All right, I don't have time for this fancy schmancy membership bullshit where all the white people go. All right? I'm hanging with the brothers and the rednecks at the Piggly Wiggly. All right? Getting SpaghettiOs and hamburger.
Nice.
I didn't grow up with white privilege like Costco people, so I'm sorry.
Dog,
okay?
your favorite map is coming up.
Sam's Club is membership too. Why you gotta call me out like that? Why you gotta call me out like that? Why can't you just let my sarcasm run its course? Why do you have to call me out? Just let my sarcasm go. You don't have to check me. You don't have to bring the truth into it. Just let my sarcasm do its thing. All right? Simple as that. I've told the story before. My first job was at a grocery store called Food World, part of the Bruno's company. And we introduced what every store has now, but we introduced this thing called the bonus value card. And you know, again, this is my first job. I was like a year into the job, maybe 2 years into the job. I was all in. I was a company man. I was just like, heck yeah, man, I'm ready. I love this company. I'm gonna work really hard for this company and help customers and help this corporation. But this means everything to me.
This fucking faggot put on the grenade launcher, dog.
You know, where it's like, oh, sign up and you can save 20 cents on potato chips, or you can save 15 cents on cookies, or whatever. The person comes to the line, they're like, hi, sir, your total is
Fucking blew yourself up, though.
But if you sign up for our bonus value card, you can save $7.32. Would you like to sign up for our card? And of course, like, oh yeah, all you have to do is sign up right here. Everybody was all about it. Everybody's, oh man, we're saving money. You know, they're holding meetings and corporates telling us like, oh, this is going to help our customers save money.
I didn't do it. It was somebody else.
This old dude.
The person's choice.
I'm a cashier at the time, and I'm like, hi, sir, your order is what it was. I was like, would you like to sign up for our bonus value card? And he's like, what did he say specifically? Is it something like, I don't want any scam bullshit. Fuck you.
Dog, I don't want to get blown up.
He just said it's a big scam. That's all. And I'm like, I was like, what does he mean it's a scam? I was completely
Dog, what the fuck is the point of this?
You know, because I'm like, what does he mean it's a scam? I'm trying to save this man money. How is this a scam?
Yo, fucking repair my tank.
Workers, we're all confused. We're all panicking.
Nice. Alright, rocks. Nice.
The older I get, I think about that old timer. I'm like,
This map is just a piece of shit.
He had everything figured out. He knew it. He's like, I ain't giving you my phone number. I'm not giving you my address. I'm not giving you shit. Little old gullible me, I had no idea, but the old timer knew that it was a scam. Rest in peace to that guy. I'm assuming he's no longer with us. It was, good Lord, what, 25 years ago? I miss that guy. Maybe he's watching this channel. Maybe he's still around. That was a wise man right there. Okay, next up, or not next up, but there is more stuff with this Mexico. Give me just a second, because there's some more video out there of Mexico. And we could get some Nancy Guthrie stuff, okay? We could get Nancy.
Live now from Fox, I'm Shauna Kalafi. We are following some developing news out of Mexico.
Let's
Today's
go!
Mexican army says they killed a powerful cartel leader during an operation meant to capture him. The Defense Department.
No, that old guy's watching Fox News right now. That old dude ain't. If that old dude, he probably tunes into my stream and he sees me watching Fox News and he's probably cussing me out. He's like, look at this mainstream loser. And I'm like, I'm only reacting to it so I don't get strikes. But fair play, sir. He's probably watching Alex Jones. He's probably watching Michael Savage. He's not watching Fox News.
Oh.
The Associated Press called it the most powerful cartel in Mexico. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of State described the leader as one of the most ruthless drug kingpins in the world. Can you tell us more about this?
Absolutely. If you've heard about the worst of Mexican cartel violence, you know, the most...
Dude, it's... Everything is a Breaking Bad episode. Everything. Wait, where is the Chicken Man? Where's Don Eladio? This is amazing.
Oh,
abhorrent acts.
I think you need to shut your fucking mouth.
The videos, a lot of that begins with the CJNG. El Mencho is one of the most influential drug kingpins in the last 30 years.
Woo!
I would put him at the same level as Pablo Escobar
Whoa!
and El Chapo when it comes to the quantity of drugs that his organization has moved.
Holy shit. Now that is a statement right there. That is a statement.
In Mexico, in the United States, and further abroad. He is directly and indirectly responsible for the deaths of thousands of people in Mexico and through drugs.
By the way, if there's any cartels watching this, I respect all of you. I think you're wonderful people. I think you're amazing. I love all of you in Breaking Bad. You guys do a great job. Narcos, what's the Sicario? You're great in Sicario. Like, you guys are amazing. You guys, I'm a big fan. Big fan.
In the United States. While he absolutely deserved to face justice,
And man, yes.
removing him removes the man that the CJNG united. And while the CJNG is extremely violent, by far the most violent cartel in Mexico, removing him will only lead to a violent section turning on each other and ramping up.
Just saved your ass.
Getting paid by Israel and cartels is nice. Let me just tell you, this person is paid by Israel and cartels according to the internet. Mexican money is not hot. Okay. So I'm going to side with the cartel.
To have a record in Mexico to control the CJNG.
We are moving on Delta.
Fat Patriot just raided us. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Hail to you and all your followers.
Rightly designated Mexican cartels as I'll mention an amount of $50 million for anyone giving the information that led to his capture.
Objective Delta is under our
As I said,
control.
El Mencho needed to face justice. But the kingpin strategy, as we call it, which is where you focus on removing the kingpin, the head of himself, that also has a major problem. Because the kingpins are often the ones and when they are removed, you've seen it with Escobar, they get stick with El Mencho.
Nice, dude. You get fucking destroyed.
There are 5 or 6 leaders of the CJNG which are identified in the book who all have significant land.
50 million pesos is 20 bucks. Is that kind of like when Dan Bass sends me $100 super chat? And I'm like, oh, that's only like $12.
Get ready, dog.
What if they find holy crap.
Dog, running away.
This would be the plot twist of the century.
Jews, if they think that they can claim a piece, if not all, of the CJNG. To my knowledge, El Mencho didn't pick a successor. To my knowledge, El Mencho didn't go to his affiliate and say, when I die, I'm arrested, this is the next step. He made that. So right now, what we're seeing in Mexico is what we call the narco campaign. This happens a lot when these other guys are removed. And the cartel wants to make a big show of, burning cars, blocking highways, blocking access to the airport. That happens the other way. Especially because areas which are declined because of the population cities in Mexico swept away population billions of Americans go to holiday.
Oh, fuck.
Across Mexico, there are so many criminal economies that the CJNG was involved with. We're talking about tens of billions of dollars in criminal
Whoa.
earnings that are now up for grabs.
Why would you say
So
such
I'm
a
going to show you
thing?
some of the scenes, because they're showing some of those scenes right there, but this is what we have right here. Nandy's. Nandy for 50. This is Breaking Bad. Guthrie escapes ninja. We are such assholes around here, dude. Like, if I didn't know anything about me in this community and I just stumbled across a live stream of mine, I'll be like, he's an asshole. I mean, that's what people think after watching me for a little while, too. But I'm just saying. Thank you, Nandy. The same applies to something like this, and the context is important. I am not celebrating people being in this situation, Mexican people being in this situation, and none of this has anything to do with them necessarily. Just like me kind of making light of the Guthrie situation has nothing to do with her. It's about making fun of the idea that liberals think that we can just open our borders and allow anybody.
Damn dog, he took our goddamn tank.
And you're seeing that this is what Mexico is all about. The liberals are like, they're just peaceful, they're looking for a better life. They're just looking for a better life. We can't deport them. Fuck off.
Вон видно какие-то очаги возгорания. Но первое началось он там оттуда, с горки. Прям повалил густой дым такой.
Yeah, I hear you.
Здесь еще варит дым.
Oh, really? Okay.
Лапки какие-то и башни. Что-то они там, видимо, взрывают.
Yeah, just put the tacos in the bag, bro. I don't need to know all that.
Вон вижу еще...
This fucking retard, dude, just fucking running.
Прям с мариконом, что ли?
Yeah, tacos. Mild
А,
stuff.
вон появился. Что-то, короче, да, видимо, разборка картеля.
All right?
Oh, go. Oh.
I will quote a famous philosopher. As a matter of fact, no. I won't quote the famous philosopher, okay? I'll play the clip for you right now, okay? Hang on. This is my statement, okay? When you're like, hey, yeah, Jeremy, it's Russian. You know what? Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
Gold jacket, green jacket, who gives a shit?
Dog,
That's
I'm
my
3 and
statement on it right there.
5.
If it ain't American, who gives a shit?
Блин, похоже, они тут бои ведут. Сейчас здесь появился.
Tacos
еще
in the
один.
bag.
Вот, лапки поставили.
Is it more racist that I assume that it's just a Mexican and I want the tacos in the bag? Like, what makes it worse?
Постоянно идут. То есть, не знаю, надолго ли они тут собрались это все делать.
Both. I've told the story before, but back in the day, I went on a date with this girl who was a coworker, and I didn't really know she was part Mexican. I didn't know. I mean, looking back on it now, you know, I could see it. But at the time, I just, you know, I just saw the booty. But anyway, I didn't know she was part Mexican.
Stand by.
But we went to a Mexican restaurant, okay? And we had a nice time. And she was like, you know, she says, did you get this? I was like, I just want a refill. I'm looking for my waiter, but all of the connections look the same. We didn't have a second date. I legitimately said that, and she was pissed. And I was like, I didn't know.
Nice.
Yes, she got offended. Very offended. So there you have it right there, ladies and gentlemen, as the...
Yeah, dude.
the cheap-ass motorcycle ride. That is cinema right there, okay? Like, the cheap-ass motorcycle running by at the last second. It's so perfect. That's really good. That was really good. So again, Mexico's popping off. There's a lot popping off right now. Ryan's Black Girlfriend says Jeremy likes it raw, just like Ryan do. Like Ryan do or Ryan does. Jose M says a plot of Sicario 3 leaked into real life. Hollywood takes another L. Mexico should lose its World Cup games and they should come back to America. Hashtag Trump was right. Hashtag failed state. Brian's Black Girlfriend says, I need some money. JJ, give me that.
Yeah, that's gonna not be good.
I apologize for letting the crazy PO out of the game. That's funny as hell that you meant to send it from the other account. I respect it. You owned up to it. Trans early for $9.99 says, just look at everything. Just took everything, shower, and now I'm...
Dog, you're gonna die again. Get down.
I've already said you have to spend $50 or more for me to read this shit. I'm not doing it anymore. Shorty Short says I had a cruise to Mexico scheduled next week. Oh, might want to be careful on that one. Heavy D says cash hate is getting retarded, but I get it. Gay cat. I'm not gay no more, says congratulations. Twisted Clown says El Nacho had Guthrie plot twist. Dumbo Bear says, what a wonderful culture tax. Mark Reality says, sending in the Batwing bombers. Maga Mike says, cartels or traffickers. I never seen people whine about cartels as much as Epstein. Just being real tonight. Hey, Cash is partying out. OMG.
Nice.
I hear you, man. Grapthar Sammer says, Jeremy shops at Bend and Dent Groceries. I say it's, I don't know, again, I don't want to be tricked into a super chat like other streamers have been. Couldn't be me.
All right, Smelly Negro, I love that name. Which hockey movie chant, I swallow knickers come? No,
That's why you gotta be careful. Taker says, Jeremy, did you see Vince McMahon's car wreck? I did. It was pretty hilarious. Mudkip Game says, the Mexico videos are all fake, not a yellow enough. Miniature Phone thinks says Guthrie is connected to the cartel shooting. It's the third movie of the Breaking Guthrie trilogy. Breaking Guthrie, Grand with a gun. I would watch
What,
that.
dog? It's war.
100%. Market Reality says the Epstein file drop was just to distract from the Guthrie case. Maybe. Jonah Floyd says cartel leader is a distraction from the alien files, which is a distraction from Nancy, which is a distraction from the Epstein files. Massage 16 chess. Let's go. All right, I like this. This is the super chat of the night so far. Okay. Cartel leader is a distraction from the alien files, which was a distraction from Nancy Guthrie, which was a distraction from the Epstein files. Mossad 16 D chess. You gotta respect it. You gotta respect the dedication. You got to. Nandy for 50 says, did you check MTG hypocrisy in response to a Massey poll? She talks about knocking out Iran's nuclear sites last year. Doesn't justify war with them now, yet she was skeptical they had any of the time. Just join CNN. I saw a funny meme. If I can find it, I'll see if I can track it down. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, and again, I want to be clear. I am not making any direct accusations. Okay? I'm not. What I'm saying is that when you see Marjorie Taylor Greene, does this remind you of Marjorie Taylor Greene? Yes or no?
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay? Man, once again,
Dog, I think we're soon.
right before him, you fucking said, sir. Motherfucker, take it outside before Thomas here. I will show you fucking sir. Motherfucker. Explosive set.
Oh man, you love to see it. You
There's the
love
helicopter.
to see it. Pretty great. So, I don't know if I can find this meme because it's from a few days ago, but essentially, somebody took that trans shooter in Rhode Island, and they put a picture of Marjorie Taylor Greene next to it, and well, that's the result.
Nice.
So, I wish I could find it. I don't know if I'll be able to, though. Let me see.
Dog, we survived the war.
I'll keep scrolling here for a few minutes while I catch up on super chats, but I just don't know where it went. There's so many memes that I share, and just anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay, we got Bubba Doom says, when I was a young man in the 90s, I'd listen to
Dog, I
remember
wrecked.
him saying if they closed at the border, Mexico would be a war zone within a year. And guess what? Guess where we are? That's right. Mexico turning into a war zone. Trump is always right. You know, he doesn't get enough credit for it. Just like he said with the Epstein files, he's like, if we drop the whole Epstein files,
Dog, it's your favorite.
Shit show of people that are caught up in it that have nothing to do with it, being accused and being, you know, thrown under the bus and all of that. And guess what?
It's your favorite.
That's exactly what's happening. It's exactly what's happening every single time. He always is ahead of the curve. And look at Whoopi Goldberg, for instance. Whoopi Goldberg, she's sitting there going, oh, man, can't believe my name's in this. I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. Well, you're the one that called for it. You wanted them released. You were sitting there demanding for them to be released, and now suddenly you're like, well, hold on, guys. There's context. There's context here. Now context? Now we're worried about context suddenly. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Piece of garbage. All of these people are phony as hell, dude. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Can you put up my name is in the file? Yes. And what does it say? It says, Whoopi needs a plane to get to Monaco. John Lennon's charity, it should say Julian Lennon's charity, is paying for it. They don't want to charter, so they're looking for private owners. Here's the info. And they give all the information, and they're saying, do you want to offer your GG? And it looks like they said, no thanks. Yeah. In other words, anybody can be on this list.
Oh, so in other words, anybody can be on this list but Trump. Guys, but Trump. So on one hand, well, anybody can be on this list. It's really, it doesn't mean that you're guilty, but Trump is on the list.
This is my point, because I'm telling you, when I tell you people are trying to turn me into, I wasn't a girlfriend, I wasn't a friend, I was not only too old, but it was at a time, you know, where this is just not, you used to have facts before you said stuff.
But Trump is on the list 38,000 times.
But Trump, you heard it. Every time they just do the meme.
You used to have facts before you said stuff.
But Trump is on the list 38,000 times.
But Trump.
I'm bleeding out, Daddy. I can't speak to him, but I'm speaking about me because I'm getting drunk.
Oh, you notice how Whoopi says, well, I can't speak to him.
Wow.
She's in the Epstein files. Now she can't say anything about Trump because she's in the Epstein files. Oh my gosh.
Fred, people actually believe that I was with him. It's like, honey, come on. Every man that I've
Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
Ain't nobody got time to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear the rest of that. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. No, thank you. All right? No, thank you. Here's the meme I was talking about right here. Make me beautiful like this doc. Marjorie Taylor Greene, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Unseen Dimension says based her loss. Your Barmy says you were preparing the date for the internet. Exactly. Dark Red Knight says, what if Nancy Guthrie was Vecna all along? I like it. Kid says Mexican restaurant hit by cartel on fire. Ryan still at the drive-thru. GD, what is taking so long? Why does this effing happen to me? Always effing happen to me. Ryan just wills it into existence. BJ Vigil says MTG the missing phone tax. Galona says MTG was big mad because all of the construction workers were getting deployed. Chad says those poor little men. Alex of the Mountains becomes a new member, or gifted membership. Thank you. Jay Rock says old dude is sheriff. Lord Bothas says, what if Nancy was El Mincho the whole time? Jose M says, what's an El Mincho real life Sicario 3? Real Gray Ghost says that old man was the first person to call Jeremy a fig. Little did he know. Site Team B says, fascinating. Trunk Punk says that go to Costco and get a real hot dog and soda. Trish Page says, Jeremy, I was in Costco today and wore a Trump hoodie in Chicago. Years, had my headset on, so whatever. NTR Uncle says, to be frank, seeing Beardo getting mogged on party animals makes me want to see Canadian healthcare. Phil McCracken says, Hail Fig, when will mainstream media learn the difference between causation and correlation when it comes to video games? Also, in theory, aliens abducted Nancy Guthrie. That's my favorite. But if you're wondering why we pulled this
nice, dude.
It's so damn
the retard gets himself killed.
El Mincho is El Dedo now. Yes, indeed. Metal Mugen says that El Mincho looks like Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. If you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true. There's always connections. I gotta say, like, is Napoleon Dynamite? It's definitely one of the most quoted movies of my lifetime. I'm actually curious. The main event one week. What is the most quoted movie of this, like, the last 20, 30 years? Like, what is it? I mean, Napoleon Dynamite is up there for sure.
Dude, I'm just stuck in a reload at.
Like, it is very, very quoted.
Dude, this guy's loading like 1,000 bullets.
So much.
I'm gonna come to you, so let me know if you see this shit.
Gump is huge. Anchorman, Big Lebowski, Dodgeball. Team America's up there. The prequels, yes, the prequels.
Yeah, do you see this?
I would definitely say the prequels, Dark Knight Rises, Anchorman.
Am I reloading? No.
I do put Napoleon Dynamite up there, though.
Right.
Napoleon Dynamite probably the most quoted comedy, along with, you know, Anchorman. Somebody said one that. Oh, Tropic Thunder is a really good one too. Tropic Thunder, Dumb and Dumber, Step Brothers. A lot of good. You guys got a lot of good folk. I knew you had my back. Respect to the chat. The chat always bringing it. Always bringing it. Oh no. Let's see. I'm sorry for things I said before this post clarity. I've reflected. Tommy Boy, hands down. Tommy Boy is a great one. Great movie. 100%. Full Metal Jacket, Talladega Nights. Oh, by the way, we got to talk about this, okay? We got to talk about this. I forgot to bring this up. Okay, so this is a big deal right now. This is going crazy on the internet, all right? A guy who claimed to be named John Barron sounded a lot like Trump, called into C-SPAN to complain about the Supreme Court tariff decision and called Hakeem Jeffries a dope. John Barron is a pseudonym for Trump, who used it for himself when he was talking to journalists. Here we go. Ready?
John, everything a Republican. Let's hear from you.
This is John Barron, and you have, look, this is the worst decision.
It's clearly not Trump, okay? And anybody that believes that it's Trump is stupid, but it's just a funny story. But it's clearly not Trump.
Oh. Dog.
This is a terrible decision.
Nice. You fucking retard fell.
He's a dope, and you have Chester who can't cook a cheeseburger. Of course, these people are happy.
Yeah, say bullets again.
Happy, but true Americans will not be happy.
Bullets.
She's disgraced. She's devastated.
All right. We'll go to Texas, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Democratic vote.
What's that one guy's name that does the Trump impersonation? Harris? Is that his name? What guy's name? Is this him? This guy probably does the best Trump impersonation. This guy right here is phenomenal. Right?
This is your favorite president, and I just wanted to congratulate Team USA Hockey on their gold medal victory over Canada, or as I like to call them, Snow Mexico. But I got off the phone with Prime Minister Carney, and she's very upset about it. She's not happy about it, but she'll get over it. I told her, quiet, people. Cut the Kachuk up and be quiet, because the winners are here. You look at the Kachuk brothers. They did a fantastic job. You look at, I get along very well with him, Connor Hellebuck, and he did a tremendous job. You know, he's they call him a netminder. I call him a goalie. But he did a fantastic job in net. The only thing more secure than Connor Hellebuck is our southern border. It's a tremendous border. Nothing gets through. And Connor Hellebuck was fantastic. Jack Hughes, they say you don't know Jack. I know Jack very well. And he scored the game-winning goal. It was a beautiful shot. Nobody's ever seen a better shot before. It was a tremendous shot.
Nobody's ever.
But our team won. You know, you look at it. Canada's French came out at the wrong time. You never want to go full French, because once you do it, means you're going to lose. And that's what happened to Canada. Or Snow Mexico. And they're all very upset about it. But congratulations to Team USA on the gold. We love gold. Nobody loves gold as much as I do. Look at the tariff. Canada's silver medals at 45%. The Supreme Court can chew on that.
Game's a piece of shit.
Canada.
What the fuck do you
First we
expect?
took your sport. Next we may take your country if we want to do that. Congratulations, Team USA. God bless America, and thank you for your attention to this matter.
I know you guys were bringing up Shane Gillis. His on Kill Tony was freaking legendary. Right here.
Unbelievable moment. You do not look at Joe Biden. Sit down. It's one of those moments we will never forget. Oh, there's the lovely Heidi, everybody.
Oh, hey. What a great lady. I talked to her backstage, and wonderful woman. The tits are real. Excuse me. A lot of people are saying her tits are fake. They're not fake. I touched them. And great tits, wonderful tits, American tits, and that's the thing that we've lost under this administration. Where are the American tits anymore?
Yeah.
Oh man, legendary, dude, legendary. But yeah, they're both great.
My fucking
I mean, obviously,
kills
with him
and
dressed up
deaths,
and in
though.
that element, he's amazing. But I think Sean is just a
Oh,
tidbit better. But
bro.
they're both like it's 1A
It's
and 1B.
the fucking teeth.
Dark Schwartz Rising for 20 says, I'm late, but did you see Cash with the hockey team call Donald J. Trump? I didn't see him call him. I did see him celebrating with the hockey team, but I didn't see him call Trump. Uber Driver of the Apocalypse says Pulp Fiction.
You're a fucking
Ezekiel
retard.
25:17.
Fucking
Says,
started
if you count the general
matchmaking.
term MILF, American Pie is probably the most quoted.
Want some cranberry juice,
That's a really
dog?
good point. If you just include that term, that one term may put American Pie over the top.
Do you want some cranberry
Mata
juice?
Eric says, I do not believe in any of the videos coming out of Mexico. Where is the diversity? See fake news. Yeah. So here's what you're talking about right here. Here we go.
Hey, you're dead, dog. Nice.
Let's go.
What?
Dude, Trump is the fucking GOAT. Like, he is the GOAT. There is nobody that is better at being the boss and the president and the leader of this country than him. He sets the tone. He sets the standard. He's so relatable. He is just the best. He really is.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I got it, boss. I got it. I'm on it. I'm fucking on it.
The fact that Cash said, I'm fucking on the president it speaks volumes about who Trump is.
I got it, boss. I got it. I'm on it. I'm fucking on it.
Okay, I'm almost willing to forgive everything now because of that. Yes, Cash is redeemed on this. Redeemed. That was the fact that he is willing to say, I'm fucking on it to the president of the United States is awesome.
We'll see you Tuesday night, Mr. President. I'm driving the bus, boss. We're bringing the whole
That was freaking cool. And we do have a meme of Trump, of course. If you saw the game, I was watching it. So we actually covered the entire Beardo on locals. We covered it this morning. It was, I think it started at like 8 a.m. this morning. So Beardo actually covered the whole thing over on our Geeks and Gamers locals, and it was crazy watching the end of this game, man. It was something else. So yeah, what an amazing moment, legendary moment. What is it? 40-something years since the Miracle on Ice or whatever. So yeah, man, crazy awesome stuff. This is the real picture right here. So Jack Hughes, absolute legend, got his teeth knocked out and was still just as badass as to be. 46 years. Okay, yeah, incredible, absolutely incredible. Bubba Doom says, why they hate Trump, or why they hate Trump is a dude. He's a real dude. He's 100% real. He's about as authentic as they, that is who Trump is, and that's why they hate his guts. And they continue to hate, but they cannot stop the Trump. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Looking for... Sadly, we have to update you on this one right here. So, along with all the others. So, programming note. Tuesday, I will be covering the State of the Union here on this channel, okay? We will be live for a long time if we got to. But yes, State of the Union will be covered here on this channel. Okay, so we have a breaking Guthrie update, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Sheriff says DNA tech issues in Guthrie case could take months to resolve. This is the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. Not making any accusations. I am not making any direct, accusations at all. I am just theorizing based on the information available. So let's say, hypothetically, if I were playing a video game, and in the video game, I was a law enforcement officer, and an old woman went missing, and we had no clues on any suspects at any point in this investigation after a month. We had no leads, no suspects, nothing. I would be curious about whoever was in contact with her last. And that's what I would be keying in on. Hypothetically speaking.
Oh god, how fucking
Piece
retarded
of
is
this
this
whole
thing?
investigation that suggests that they really haven't got any strong leads right now.
Yeah, Griff, and first of all, good morning, guys. We're
Whoa. Did he say, yeah, Grifton? Did he say, yeah, Grifton? Does he know that we're watching?
Yeah, Griff.
I think he said Grifton. I like this guy. All right. That's the elaboration that you need. That's all you need to know. That's it. No one has a clue of what's going on. That's the sad reality of this. An old woman has gone missing, and the people that are supposed to be involved in this, that are supposed to be helping resolve this, have no clue what's going on. That's the truth. That's what everybody needs to know. That's the bottom line on all of this. It's crazy, dude. It makes no sense whatsoever. Where we are. So anyway, the ending is worse than the Game of Thrones ending. Yeah, so there's no point to kind of listen to the rest of what we're saying. I just kind of wanted to give it, because I covered it a lot on my channel. I have become really good at this, mainly because I don't feel that they were focusing in on the right people. And so I've just become incredibly bored with it, and I'm not really following the topic that much anymore. But just seeing this, ridiculous response, it's just been embarrassing to say the least. Now, one thing I want to show you, because I want to go back to the hockey for a minute, because I forgot to show you guys this. Now, I don't want to get any, get the channel hit or anything like that, but I do have, I have the right
You see the fucking, the chat, dude?
if you want to watch it. So, these are some of the highlights from the hockey game right here. So this is exciting stuff. Now, I am going to have to mute it, but and I was watching the game, and I can confirm that I saw a lot of these plays in real time. So that's what you call a young, vibrant man right there. So Trump's in really good shape, man. For his age, he's doing a really good job, man. Look at it. Look at him go. This dude is 79. He's making America great again. He's on the ice. He's checking people. Look at him. Oh, get him. Let's go.
Nice.
Look at Trump. He's in the penalty box. Oh, man. Checks out. Yeah, 100%, man. Look at him go. Look at him. Yeah. Oh, man. You love to see it. Now, if you didn't see this, this right here, this is what it's all about right here.
Game by Hellebuck. He was our best player tonight by a mile. Unbelievable game. Unreal game by our team. That's just a ballsy, gutsy win. That's American hockey right there. That's a great Canadian team, but we're USA. We're so proud to be Americans.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
What does this gold medal mean to USA Hockey?
Everything. Like I said, the USA Hockey Brotherhood means so much. Look at these guys. We're such a team. We've been together for 2 weeks. We're such a team. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong. And we're so proud to win for our country.
Slight difference from when you hear, say, LeBron James talk about things in the NBA. Just a slight difference, don't you think?
We're going to win so much, you may even get tired of winning. And you'll say, please, please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore. Mr. President, it's too much. And I'll say, no, it isn't. We have to keep winning. We have to win more. We're going to win more. We're going to win. We're going to win.
So much winning. So much winning. It's beautiful. In a world full of Megan Rapinos, be a Jack Hughes. 1,000%.
Damn, dog, I think we lost.
Megan Rapinoe is such a disaster. Such a horrible human being.
Nah, I think we lost.
Yeah, I love this. This is perfect right here. Absolutely perfect. Love to see it. And then the White House says can't stop winning. We're winning too much. It's just not fair. President Donald J.
Well, what the fuck
Trump.
do you expect the cartel to do?
Objectively, a cat says, how many seasons of Breaking Guthrie are we going to get? Also, how much would it cost to get CobraCast a product placement slot? Way too much money, unfortunately. Way too much money.
Dude, you should go talk to them.
Let's see. Chad says, is it possible that the sheriff was involved with Nancy, and maybe that's the reason
dog?
this investigation is so sloppy? If I'm theorizing, okay.
Nice, this
if I'm
fucking
theorizing,
faggot put this map in this fucking bullshit,
I
dude.
think the most logical
fucking retard.
explanation.
You give a fucking calculator to a retard, you're gonna try to change a TV channel, dude. It's like fucking amazing, man.
This is a very well-known family, and Savannah Guthrie's a very well-known
Fucking proud of yourself for being this fucking retarded, dude.
Knows them very well and has a relationship with the family. And I feel that the most logical thing is that the sheriff has no interest in investigating the family. That's just like the most logical thing, where I just feel like he has no interest in even investigating them because he knows them. And they're hoping to find someone that they can blame on this.
Shit.
I had no idea who she was. Well, I didn't really either, but the bottom line is that she is well known, and she's well known in that area. If Savannah Guthrie would have walked by me on the street, I would not have known who she was. Once I was made aware of who she was, I remember seeing her interviews with Trump, and I remember seeing her on things like the Today Show, but I didn't know who she was initially. So I had to be reminded. Mike Hill says, Trump is also fearless, not wearing any protection, playing hockey. The ultimate Chad. The ultimate Chad. The Chad in chief. True Mr. Jones, Trump messed up. He should have put Minnesota as a bet and told Canada.
And you guys already crash.
Whoever wins both hockey games takes each other's territory. He left an easy double mid-table there. Mod Eric says, did you see Denmark block emergency medical aid for Greenland rescinding? They would rather people really suffer than accept that they not take care of. That sounds about right, unfortunately. I'm frozen? Am I frozen? Let's see. Am I back now? I don't know what's going on with my camera and streaming, so am I back? Okay. Alright, he's back. Alright, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I haven't liked it. Yeah, like perfect right here. What kind of athlete do you want to be?
You know, dog, you shouldn't cuss.
Probably, in my
It's
lifetime,
bad for your
LeBron
soul.
James will go down as the worst
Fucking retard.
leader of any major sport, and it's not even close. And the leader sets the tone. The leader sets the tone for whatever's going on. And so, LeBron James, being the leader of the NBA,
Fucking retard, dude.
however long.
Fucking retard. You tried to kill me, dude.
The NBA is political. Kaepernick as well. Well, Kaepernick was never the leader of the NFL. He was never the face of the NFL. He was the face of the racist.
Bro, there's a what the
Black
fuck?
Lives Matter within the NFL.
A random
Never
fucking
the
car
face.
inside the house.
And so, yeah, so LeBron James is weak. And I am not, I will be clear. Because I have no problem saying things that are unpopular like that. And my chat will hate the idea that I say LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players in science. Like, he is a phenomenal talent. And that is not even debatable. But he's also the weakest, most pathetic superstar that has led an organization, led a basketball.
You think life is just a repetition until we get it right? Whatever that may be.
He's soft, he flops, he cries. He's had security kick fans out of the stadium because they were mocking him and laughing at him. He literally pulled security over there and pointed at fans that were roasting him. It's unbelievable the tone that he has set. He is a disaster. He really is. So yeah. Now, we have to talk about the latest developments on what's going to happen in Iran. And
But dog, I want to replay Elden Ring for the first time.
But
strikes and ballistic missiles focused on Ukraine's energy infrastructure in and around Kyiv and the Black Sea port of Odessa.
But dog, it'll become my favorite game again.
Hello, Shannon. That's right. Just days before the 4th anniversary of the war between...
so business is picking up everywhere. Rumored that we're still going to have things pop off in Iran any moment now within the next day or two. You've got the State of the Union happening on Tuesday. You got the alien fire.
Dog,
we
we're
got
on
the
Epstein's
fire.
Island.
We got an assassination attempt. We got breaking Guthrie. We've got the USA winning the gold. Everything is happening right now. It's
They're underground.
Ukraine and Russia, Moscow is showing no mercy.
We were awakened
I was dead before I can even see you die, dude.
missiles plus drones targeting energy infrastructure. This
Earth has to step up. Well, midnight.
Are you seriously this bad at flying?
Actually, if you think an assassination attempt, yes, I covered that for probably the first hour of tonight's stream, the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But yes, last night there was another assassination attempt on President Trump. Luckily, he was not at Mar-a-Lago. But yeah, you can go back to the beginning of the
I don't know, dude. Some people are fucking retarded.
Update. Many people are watching now that had no idea. If you let me get through this topic, I will catch you up on
Well, Midnight Hammer was so effective, it decimated Iran's nuclear program and progress. The Ayatollah, the regime in Iran know what they're dealing with President Trump. He's going to back up what he's saying. President Trump has said over 50 times in the last 2 weeks that Iran needs to end their nuclear program, come to the table and make a deal. We have 2 aircraft carriers, hundreds of fighter jets, and Iran knows that we will use them. But that's what peace through strength is all about. President Trump doesn't start new wars. He projects American force and leadership. Iran knows what they're dealing with. They need to stop persecuting their own people, the protesters. They need to end their nuclear program.
That's the thing, is you're going to see a lot of people. They're going to push this. Trump is doing George W. Bush. He's a warmonger. It's just like, it's so dumb. Like, he's doing everything he can to not have direct conflict. And people that are not honest are going to push that narrative. And, people see right through their bullshit.
No.
If they don't, they know they're okay. So I hope that by President Trump doing what he's doing, I totally trust
Yo, I killed the Peacekeeper, dog. Yeah, I would assume so, yeah. This fucking guy drives right into me.
Can I ask a question? Glenn Greenwald is gay, correct? Isn't he gay with black kids or something like that?
Mm.
Am I right? Am I right about that? He's gay with black kids or something like that, right? He's gay with black kids. Okay. All I need to know.
Well, I look for the president to talk about that at the State of the Union this week, and he's been very clear. I mean, I don't know how he could be more transparent to what President Trump has said, what he's told the Ayatollah. We know that they haven't given up yet on their nuclear aspirations.
Dog, I got a kill.
And that's what President Trump is trying to do. Two aircraft carriers. I mean, as a Navy veteran, there's no greater sign of American strength and America's power and might than what President Trump is projecting. I know we have Iran's attention. All they have to do is...
Is your back sore, dog?
So much worse. It's so much.
Dog, I'm coming.
Okay.
involving people that were here illegally, came illegally, but somehow got commercial driver's licenses.
All right. So anyway, that's the Iran part. So we're gonna find out. There's a lot of rumors. I'm hearing a lot of reports from people that are saying that they have sources within the administration saying this is going to happen or that's going to happen. I don't know how much I believe those sources because Trump has historically never tipped his hand on military action, and he is very, he keeps that stuff very low key. So the fact that we have people that claiming they have sources, I don't believe those sources at all. My prediction is that nothing is going to happen until after the State of the Union. So, I just don't believe, like, Trump is famously, even long before he became president, he has said, like, why are we telling the enemy what our plans do? He doesn't do that. He never does that. So for people to have this information and running with that, I just don't.
Whoa.
I really don't. So, we'll see. But yeah, having Glenn Greenwald in there and quoting him, like it's just like, why? Why was that even referenced? I don't care what Glenn Greenwald about any. Now, I do. This is an exciting moment right here, but I'm going to break news right here on Sobercast. Netflix is going to be adapting the 2026 Team USA story, a Netflix original, Going for Gold. 2026 Team USA story. Netflix will be covering that. Can't wait to see this one. Should be a great. It's going to be a great series.
Good luck, dog.
I'm sure there's not going to be any creative liberties or anything like that. So looking forward to it.
Nice.
No. Hang on. Stealing the gold. Oh no. Okay. For those of you that were just tuning in, I'll give you one more update from earlier in what we have. Which is right here. Okay, here's the last one. So I've done 2 updates on this, and we'll do a third one. All right. Last night, a 21-year-old man from North Carolina drove 700 miles. He reached the perimeter at Mar-a-Lago. He had a shotgun and a can of gasoline. Law enforcement stopped him. They ordered him to lower the weapon and drop it. He dropped the gas can, but he actually started pointing the weapon at them, and they took him out. And he is dead, and he is in hell where he belongs. And so this is the update from it for those that are not aware.
Agents and the deputies discharged firearms to stop the threat. At this time, no law enforcement personnel working during the incident. We want to be clear, the President of the United States was not in the state of Florida. As you
This remains an active investigation by the FBI.
Good morning. I'm Peter Ducey in Washington. This is the Sunday briefing. We're following breaking news this morning. U.S. Secret Service killed armed and unlawfully the perimeter of Mar-a-Lago.
And my problem with this, as I've mentioned already, and Peter Ducey's going to mention this here in just a second, but was the way that this guy was able to get into Mar-a-Lago, which is absolutely crazy.
Early this morning, 1:30 this morning, the Associated Press is some new details right now. They have named, and we've confirmed the name of the suspect, 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin. According to the Associated Press in this bulletin that just crossed, he was reported missing by his family a few days ago. Investigators believe he headed to Southeast, picked up a shotgun along the way. They think that because they found a box with a shotgun in his car. The FBI is right now asking people to live near Mar-a-Lago to check their doorbells.
What? Again, it's mind-blowing that is potentially how he was able to get into Mar-a-Lago. With all the stuff going on right now, apparently it's that easy to get into Mar-a-Lago. Now, we do have pictures of this individual, and this is him right here. So there is the reportedly the attempted assassin right there. So, but he is now no longer here, and he is only in hell where he belongs. So, PDS in a nutshell. The left's heroes continue to expose themselves. So there we have it. So that's for everybody. And again, I did a little more extensive coverage of it earlier in the show. So if anybody's interested in that, you can go check it out. Bubba Doom says, it wouldn't surprise me if that was during the State of the Union. If the Iran thing. We'll see, man. Tuesday's a big day. It's a big day. A lot going on. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I'm probably going to be live multiple times tomorrow. So expect that. Multiple times. Should be live tomorrow. Other than that, we're going to call it there. I appreciate it. Did you see the video that Gavin said black people were so dumb as him and Cobra? No, but I can probably cover that tomorrow. But all right, we're gonna call it there. I really appreciate all of you. Make sure you subscribe to D-Day Cobra 2 for any of these topics that you missed. Clip them out and upload them over there. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Multiple scheduled for tomorrow. Gonna be a lot of fun, and then a big day on Tuesday. So you guys have a good evening. We will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone.
Attention! We're targeting objective Delta.
To another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and only, the human turret, the world champ himself, one of the best ARs to ever do it. Give it up for Sam LaRue Octane. We got some of the best analysis in the game. World champion Christopher Duarte. Parasite.
This game is so fucking bad, dude.
Sam, we'll start with you. How you doing, Sam? How you feeling? What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. I had a gender reveal yesterday. I'm having a baby girl.
Nah, man. Congrats, Sam.
Yeah, dude.
Man. That's
Gonna fucking cry.
Shit. Todd has been really shit.
Fucking forget what game you're playing. Oh,
First 3 matches today. I don't know how much time we spend on it, but we'll talk about it. Bente, how you doing, Bente? You doing all right?
Lucky he's still alive.
They had to watch some shitty COD today. So I'm pissed, Tom. I'm a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
Benjay coming in definitely pissed today.
They started off great, and it's been straight downhill since.
Yeah, it's been rough. What about you, Duarte? You doing all right?
Yeah, I streamed way too late yesterday. Matches were kind of smooth outside of the first one, so did I say that? I didn't get the most sleep.
Hey, Pat, how you doing, Pat? Back on the podium, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. I have a little girl now. Got a lot of practice. A little girl with Ben. Down to get into someone's game.
I'm just saying you got a lot of practice.
Call my unborn daughter Benji.
At first I was like, where's he going with it? But then I was like, oh,
Bro, I'm 6 and 10, dude.
That's crazy. With how much Pat fucking rebels in this show, he's actually under. Let's look at that.
Holy fuck. Yo, this gun is fucking sick. Oh. Nice.
I think for the Falcons, you know, they really need a big week. I think they got it this week, so they've gotten back in the mix. I thought, once again, for the Falcons, the one strength they have as a team is they always start this series hot. We had Clay in the watch party earlier talking about, I think maybe some of that is some of the work they're doing with the performance coach. Sam and I feel like Carolina kind of scammed with the Black Hawks.
Wait.
Unfortunately, I had Ravens winning it, and I think they were undeniable online. They ran into
Dog, I do. Nice.
They've been shit since. So I think the Thieves might have taken them out of their little honeymoon online stage that they had, but I don't really know what to expect when I watch the Ravens play COD, nor the Falcons, nor G2, nor a lot of the teams. It's hard to read.
Good to you. Carolina, you come out and smoke today. By the Falcons, what are your thoughts, Pat?
Well, unlike them, I know what exactly that is. Carolina is I think these guys have a little online honeymoon stage and got exposed to it. I believe that they've got really confident all over and that they feel they had to begin with, but they've been good. I think that's what the team is. Unfortunately, I know they're That's your third right?
Duarte, what about you, Duarte? What you think of the series? It's a close one here.
I mean, I picked the Falcons to win simply because, like, I feel like the Falcons and Ravens, in a sense, they have kind of like this similar play style where Kismet and Nero kind of play alike, where they're very loose with the way they play their AR, and then Celia, well, that guy is different. Like how they play the AR diff, and then in their subcategory, it's got the same shit. Like, AD can be a little ratty, can be a little ratty. And I just think they just need different. We
Nice.
always talk about how Ravens have been pretty good online. I just
I'm done playing this piece of shit.
we're just gonna run away with this one and look at the fucking stats, bro. It was an AR diff. Like the fucking Celium literally was playing a pub out there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think highly of this Ravens team. I think Exceed fell off a cliff ever since he came back home and ever since he was at the major. So you're not getting any standout performances from him most of the time anymore. And you're kind of relying on Lurks to pop off or Nero to pop off. And if they just don't do it in a series, they're just going to get fucking steamrolled, regardless if it's online or on land.
Yeah, I mean, Duarte, what do you think is next for Carolina? Like, if you're in the Carolina camp, you're the GM. I mean, what do you even do?
Dog, when are you gonna come back to reality?
Keep in mind, before you answer it, keep in mind their GM is their coach, their social media guy.
Dog, I know this Lego is
So
coke for you.
Very busy. He's very busy. I don't know if he'll have time to look into this issue.
That is true. He does 5 jobs at once, Pat. It's true. What do you think, Duarte?
Dude, I mean, I don't know. They're kind of in a position where they had that really good online stage, and they're kind of having like a
Look,
bad one
man, the
now.
good times, they're never coming back,
Probably get to
dog.
the end of the major, and if they don't improve on their placement,
Gotta
or improve on
accept
the
that.
stage, like they probably reevaluate the team a little bit. I just don't know where they go, like from here, because I feel like Nero is inconsistent, but he's been their like star player online. Lurks has been consistent, so you obviously would keep him. And then Craze, he's also up and down. So I don't really would they get rid of Exceed again and try somebody
Got
else
no
that might be
fucking
a little more
cereal.
consistent, but he's their leader, right? In a sense. So they're stuck in a rock and a hard. They're stuck in between a rock and a hard
Yeah, do
place.
you need a leader these days, Pat? What do you think?
How much you weigh, dog?
He's very vocal, and like this is like you guys already said this is kind of like a young team in a sense in terms of experience and land experience. So like I don't know. Like I'm not saying you need one. I'm just saying
Pretty
that's kind of the role he
Apache
fills.
burger.
So they're stuck in a weird place.
Mm-hmm. Pat, what do you think, Pat? What would you do with the roster here? Would you just
Bro,
blow up the
this
whole
ain't a
roster, Pat?
fucking
Would you keep
Star Destroyer.
anybody?
This is a
Is there anybody that
fucking
you got on your
labyrinth
radar?
of bullshit.
I mean, what would you do?
I mean, bro, like I'd blow it up personally. I mean, bro, we've talked about. I mean, I've talked about this at length. Like, I understand Nero can shoot very straight for sure, but he is a one gear player. You know what you're getting with him. I just think like that Nero experiment's over. Obviously, the Exceed experiment is far gone too. And if he's their leader, Chris, like you said, I don't know where he's leading them, but he should stop. Maybe you keep like 2 and do like a 2 rebuild.
Dog, you want me to buy you
Lurks has actually been not
more?
horrible.
I
think
mean,
I've actually
if you want to like keep
really good.
one
Yeah,
and like
I-
just rebuild with
Sure.
your challenger players, go for it. But
Is
like,
that a
I
yes?
I've
Yeah,
seen enough
dude.
players so
Who
far
do you
this year,
want,
actually,
dog?
like, I think he's pretty good.
it's a rebuild no matter
No
what.
prop
Like, if you want to
intended.
keep some people, one guy, maybe 2, like sure, but no matter what, you should be thinking about a rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, Ben, if you're Carolina, you trying to make a rebuild right now? Or you sticking through it and just trying to get them to figure it out? I mean, what would you do here, Ben?
I think they'll probably hold.
How
for a
about
week.
your
They got Boston Vancouver
family?
coming up, and I think they're gonna try and see if they generate any momentum off of that. But I mean, even if they do it now or after this stage, like I think they're gonna have to make a decision about where they want to go with this roster. Do they want to rotate Exceed out? They think that he's kind of the weak link. I don't know. Nero's
Damn,
is
dog.
really
That's
good. I think you keep Lurks,
dark blue.
but outside of that, I think they're just gonna be kind of. I'm not. The tough thing, guys. Like I don't really know. Like, do you think it's a 2-person change or 1-person change? The tough thing is
Minimum 2. Minimum 2. Wait, maybe they don't
go
want to
ahead.
qualify for Birmingham. The travel's
Brian
expensive.
saying doesn't want to do the plates.
That's the Cloud9 strap, Pat. That's the Cloud9 strap.
The thing is though, I could see a world where like let's say Exceed is kind of that leader, right? They go to that event, they get shit on, right? They come home, they start kind of like weird, and then they obviously blow that lead. Like in his head or like in players' head, like they might just be trying to overcorrect their gameplay too much because they feel like they're making so many mistakes that are costing them games or is leading them to be inconsistent. That's might be throwing them off their game and making them perform even worse. I'm not saying that as an excuse, but like I mean, that's happened to people before. We've all been in team environments where people overthink things and they get worse because of it.
Is that the same thing as being nervous though? Isn't that like literally equivalent?
Kind of, not really though, because it's just like it's like a nervous system is like the nerves is like an emotional thing, where like the overthinking thing is like logical things. Like you're trying to like do too much or correct your game. It's like an in-game thing, I guess.
I mean, I also think to be fair, like I think they've been their biggest issue since they came back is their S&D's falling off a cliff. Like I feel like even online, yeah, like there's kind of ebb and flow with the respawns, but their S&D was a rock. And now since they've gone back, like I think they beat Toronto on an exposure that kind of ran them. Outside of that, I think they've been really poor in search. So I think they got to start there, find some consistency in respawn. I just don't expect them to make a change to split again. Boston, Vancouver, I think they're probably winning one or both of those next week. But are they going to do anything at this event and get anything better than top 8? I don't think so.
Yeah. On the
But
other
what if
side,
Boston makes a change, or what if Vancouver makes a change, and it could,
That's true.
maybe it's not a free win.
I mean, we'll see that.
on the other side, I thought Falcons looked pretty good. Granted, they're playing Carolina, but I think the Falcons. I think Falcons got talent, man, from top to bottom.
You ever
They kinda
think
figured it out.
video games stop you from
Consistency, getting the same page together
achieving
as a team.
things?
Right, I was talking to AG a little bit. I feel like they actually have like the right pieces. It's just about just making the right decisions. I feel like Ben, we talked about the Falcons a little bit about how like those high intense moments they kind of lose their heads a little bit, and I feel like they can get better with that as the year goes on. I know Clay's been working with them every day, and Clay's a really good coach. I don't know if you guys had anything to say about the Falcons. I mean, granted, they're not really playing the best competition here, but they did take care of business today against the Carolina Ravens. Got to tip it, right? I mean,
They're beating who they're supposed to beat, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Cell's making it look like a pub, like one of you guys said. So, I mean, they played a clean series. I thought they looked pretty good today. So I would play phenomenal. I think Exton had a really, really good series today as well.
Hey, he's getting better. Saud's getting better. Slowly.
Here's the thing, Tom. Their next 6 games are FaZe, G2, Toronto, Miami, Thieves, and Optic, and they finish with Vancouver. Like
that is insane.
This is a real stretch where, to your point, this team does a good job of getting momentum early in the series. They got to figure out how to have another year of grinding these out. If they can find the flow over the course of these next 3 weeks, I think you're gonna feel pretty good going into Birmingham. But if it's what they normally are outside this match, it's the same issue as the last event. They can get a bad draw and they can get as worse as 8th essentially.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on the series before we move to the next one? The next one was a grueler, man.
Sure. One way
All
to
right.
put it.
Let's get into the next one. We got the Vancouver Surge going up against the Boston Breach, and Vancouver with a grueler against the Boston Breach with a 3-1 victory for Vancouver. We start things off at a Blackheart Hardpoint, a really close map here, 250-78, as Vancouver's able to come out and get the map 1 win. Then we go to a Colossus S&D, where the Boston Breach got a 6-4 victory. But then after that, Vancouver every day of the week, 3-2 in the Overload and 250-222 in the Colossus Hardpoint. Vancouver calling game. We'll take a look at the stat sheet. Everybody in the green from Vancouver. You got a 1.0 from Abe, a 1.28 from Gwyn, a 1.23 from Lunars, and a 1.18 from TJ Haley. 92 kills on the series from TJ. Most damage in the lobby by far. It's almost like somebody on the flank yesterday said TJ Haley was going to have a masterclass. I forgot who it was. And then on the other side, Boston Breach, a 0.7 from Cammy, a 1.18 from Nasty, a 0.83 from Purge, and a 0.76 from Snoopy. We'll scroll down and take a look at the match MVP. It's TJ. T squared with a 1.33 in Hardpoint, a 0.75 in Search, and a 1.07 in Overload. Sam, why don't we go to you, Sam? Let's kick it off with you. What'd you think of the series, Sam? What'd you think?
Send Boston into the sun, brother. Like,
damn.
I'm done watching them play COD, bro. It's so depressing that I have this opinion about this many teams already, and we're like not even halfway
literally
into
just started stage 2, bro.
Like, bro, the product that these teams are putting out is fucking awful. Nasty is in hell. I'm about to start a GoFundMe for this guy's buyout. I will bring it up every single time I talk about this team.
Sam?
I did see what he tweeted, actually, if you want to bring it up, Tom. I can't believe he is here, bro. I actually feel bad for him. This is a tier 1 friendship org. The fact that Snoopy is still in the league is insane. The fact that Cammy is still on this team is insane. The fact that Purge is still on this team is insane. This team just lost to Vancouver, brother. Like, I don't know what else there is to say about it.
I did call that, though.
Not only did they lose, the Vancouver were hooping, bro. They had
where you at?
twos across
Teams
the
looked
board.
like it was fucking World War II again, 2018. Like,
TJ, man.
Bro, the fact that these guys are still together on this team, like, you got C9 making changes, and you're telling me Boston can't? They're not even trying to win. They're just putting out a team to say that they have a team in the league. They're not even trying to
sell
win.
their spot, 1 million to the bush.
They should have sold it already. They're not even trying.
The B for Breach needs to be rebranded to Bush, bro. Like, they got to get out of here.
I don't know if anybody's buying that for $1 million,
fucking
Pat.
sun, brother.
Pat, you think anybody's buying that for $1 million? Is the spot worth? Is it worth $1 million?
No, absolutely not.
What do you think of the series, Pat?
I just think it makes sense though, because like, Barstool, they're in that area. Kind of makes sense.
Friends with Robert Kraft, you gotta think.
Yeah, that's the only reason it makes sense. But yeah, I mean, series was terrible, Tom. Boston sucks. They've been sucked, bro. I was actually thinking about this. I want a list of players who have just been like very awful in the CDL, but like kept their job for like multiple years. Like, that list is growing pretty long. I'm actually surprised too. I mean, I know you said it's like a friendship league, but like at the same point, bro, it's got to just be like a team incompetence thing from the higher ups. And like I said, now that Doug Spencer Martin's not involved, I mean, I don't know what this organization's doing, but
They're just friends and they go to the gym together and they get along, I guess.
yeah, I mean that's that's a way to finesse a check, I guess. Go to the gym with your teammates, guys. Yeah, team's terrible. As far as Vancouver, team's also terrible. They're just less terrible than Boston. But yeah, I mean TJ finally showed us something today.
Yeah, no, he definitely showed us something. But I also think there's just a problem. I feel like in the beginning of years, like these organizations don't know how to build proper teams.
They didn't even try to build a fucking team. They just got nasty.
That's true.
They
didn't
just
even
kept
bother.
their same shit
Yeah,
team.
that's true, Sam. That's true. I mean, yeah.
They didn't even try.
They didn't. You're right. Do you think they even weighed out options? You think
No.
they even did? You think
they
they
probably
even
got third at champs or whatever the fuck. God blessing placing Neslo, everyone's placing that they got, and they were like, "Fuck it, dude, let's just go get Byron from Vancouver. We'll be godlike."
Yeah.
Org isn't serious, bro.
Duarte, we'll go to you. Boston Breach. They get another loss here against Vancouver. Hasn't been looking good for them. I mean, what's going on with these guys, Duarte? What's going on with Boston?
Do we really got to say anything else, guys? I think we just covered it. We just bashed.
I mean, bro,
teams.
the
There's
fact
nothing
that
to
like
say.
this is the level of the league already is fucking crazy, man.
That's why
like,
You have any idea how
Surge isn't good.
how I can
They've
flirt with a
kind of
girl,
gotten
dog?
A little bit better. Like they've won what two?
Bro, Lunars is actually good.
Lunars has been
Lunars has been so
really
much
good
better,
at this game.
right? I guess we can talk about that, right? Surge is what they've won 2 series,
I don't
right?
know,
They won
dude.
the
I
one on
thought
land,
as a
and
friend
they won
you'd
this
be able
one
to
here,
help.
and they've had a little bit more competitive, maps in series. So I mean,
Lunars
I'm
has
not gonna
actually been playing really well.
yeah, I'm not gonna gas up the entire team, but Lunars has been doing his thing, and everyone else kind of stepped up today, but I'm still not impressed. Yeah.
Yeah. Benjay, what are your thoughts on the series, Benjay?
I mean, Boston, I think, are just, they should have made a change after Major 1. I'm not really sure why they waited. I think it's super clear now that it's shocked. They have the least impact sub duo in the league. I mean, we have talked about Boston's issues, and I don't really want to get into it. I think for Vancouver, they need this one. Need a little bit of confidence. They got against a Boston. Do I think that they can kick it on from there? Well, they play Carolina next week, potentially doable. Then Optic, then C9. So next 3 chances, there's opportunities. They got General Mates, Toronto, Miami, G2, Falcons after that. So can they find a way to get 10th? Maybe, you go to the play-in game,
Find
you
a
see
way
what
to get
happens.
10th. Oh
minimum
God.
10th, and then from there, to the play-in, you never know.
God.
That is extremely.
We've strayed so far from the
hold on.
light, bro.
You get my point, though, Sam. Like, do they have an opportunity?
Get your point.
Because
That's what
how bad
sucks.
C9 is and how bad Boston are, that they can get into the play-in, and from there, you never know. You never know. You get into
You're not even wrong.
double, and you never know.
I got the league
what it
wanting
is.
loser bracket teams to have a better chance in the grand final. I got men wanting teams to fight for 10th place. What is happening
What happened, bro?
to the game I loved? Wow.
I mean, I feel like these teams are just in a cycle, bro. Like, bro, everybody can't blow it up,
Put
can they?
themselves there, man. I got no sympathy. They're putting themselves there. They're not even trying to get better.
I just don't know what you do. I honestly don't know what you like. You definitely got to at least attempt something. I agree.
For who? Both?
I don't know. I don't know, Duarte.
Bro, the way I look at it is like
I don't know what to say.
if you're looking at your team and you're like, okay, if I drop these players right now, are any other team gonna be interested in them? If the answer is no, bro, like you might as well drop them. Like you already know that you have the bottom of the barrel. Like it's not like anyone else is gonna want these players. Like you might
That's
as well
actually
just
a good point.
You might as well go test out the waters and see if you can find someone else in challengers that's like maybe just is decent. Like literally no org is gonna, even the bottom tier teams aren't even gonna want any of these Boston players outside of Nasty. Like think about that. Like why even keep them?
Yeah, true. You're saying yesterday, right? Like, there's no point of really keeping anybody. Might as well just let everybody go their separate ways and just try and figure something out.
You're not benefited by having them under contract. Like it's just literally just test something else. It doesn't work. Mission failed.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I mean, this is just one of those things on rotation. I mean, I don't have much. It's just an example of just like some of the shit I've been seeing. Like, we're on rotation. Boston, they have a clean row. They need a full 60 here. Snoopy runs at him on old. Purge slides and what are Snoopy and Purge doing here on a rotation?
Lagging out.
These kills are the most important kills when you're rotating. This is when you have to win your fights. This is where you play spots to guarantee yourself. 1, Snoopy runs out to the head glitch by himself. He gets picked. Purge goes for a fucking absolute world star. Slide out. Hey, let's hit a wall jump. Fucking do something. Abe gets a free pick. Purge dies. Vancouver pushes to the spawn. And then you can see where Snoopy and Purge spawn up. And you can see where Vancouver spawns up.
Yo, he's going for that at 4 and 11, by the way.
He's just trying to dope himself back up.
I just like
He's trying to
you already
get
getting shit on, and you're just going for world
He's
stars.
going back up, bro.
It's like just shit like that. I mean, right? We saw it with the Falcons too, like last week, where they just like they hit mid, and we were kind of arguing about it. But like how Vancouver broke that was perfect. Like just push to the right, push through mid lobby, and get the spawns.
You know how Vancouver broke it. Boston just broke it.
Yeah, they broke it themselves. Yeah, they broke it themselves. But I'm saying at least Vancouver's focusing spawns. Boston didn't give a fuck.
That's fair.
They didn't give a fuck about the spawns. They didn't care. They're just running. Like they're honestly playing like a challengers team. I hate to say that because I like all these guys on Boston. They're all great guys. But bro, this is challenger plays. Like this is challenger shit.
What challengers? Like top 32, bro? You only see the fucking you only see the teams at the top do shit like
Stallions
this.
be doing that shit, and they got top 6 this weekend. Absolutely. But yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad all around. That was just an example. There was also another break at the very end of the game as well, where Boston was able to actually close it out. It was the last P2 hill, and again, it was Boston who were here early. They had the rotation. Let's take a look at it. I mean, this is perfect, right? I have it paused right here. I mean, look at where Boston is on the map right now. This is perfect. They got a guy pushed out front. Got a guy on old. Got 2 guys I knew. They just got all the kills, so they know they're funneling them in this like top left corner of the mini map. They know where they're coming from. But let's see what happens here with Boston. Nasty gets a kill as well on the rotation, which is always good. And he's also backing up the block. It's good work. But what happens here? Purge flies out. TJ gets a free blood. Let's see where Purge spawns here. He ends up spawning in the back, luckily for him. And then as that happens, Vancouver storm right to the front and break onto this hard point. Why was that so easy for Vancouver?
I don't get why they ran.
Gave up all of their map control.
Yeah, why did he run? Was it Snoop? Why did they run backwards?
Ran all the way backwards.
You have a free life, motherfucker. Go and pinch something or just stay out and get a kill. Why did he back all the way up?
Yeah, right here, number 7, right? They pinch it.
Go hit lobby and die to 4.
Like, boom,
no, he was already. Look where he is.
No, 100%. You pinch it, bro.
Hello?
Okay, there's 4 dead. Nasty's blocking. I'm sure he's calling. I'm blocking P2. I'm blocking P2. You know they're all spawning right. Just pinch it. Just hit it. Just hit the flank. Quick. Just hit it quick. Shoot number 3 and number 4 on the side. Boom. You get free 2 kills on rotation. You stagger their push going to new. And you probably lock 15, 20 seconds down before they even have a chance to push at it, right? Like, he ran backwards.
Or just hold statue. Even if you don't want to pinch, just
camp
hold
where he
statue
was,
and
bro.
get info. Like, either of those options work.
Yeah, and again, it just seems so easy. It just seems so easy for the Vancouver Surge. And this was a close map. Like, Boston had rotation. Nasty made the good play on rotation. He won the rotational fight, was blocking spawns for him, right? Everything was perfect. And, I mean, if you're Nasty, you're probably fucking pissed, bro, honestly. I mean, you're probably
I go to bed every day fucking shaking from anger that I'm in this situation.
Yeah, nah, yeah.
It's like the SpongeBob meme when Squidward's up in his house watching SpongeBob and Patrick run around in his front yard, bro. He just sees his old teammates on good teams,
Even
and
here,
he's here.
Even here, look, Boston rotate to next. Right, we go from a P2 to a P3. It's a close game. Right, Boston have an opportunity to bring this back. Number 2 waltzes through the left side of the map. Number 5, he's getting caught with his pants down. I think Purge turns around anyway and kills him, but he's lucky that his teammate didn't die out of time. Oh, never mind. He did die at a time. So his teammate died. And then they come off spawn. Let's see what happens here with Boston and how they got broke here. Because, Vancouver actually broke him through front. How the hell did Vancouver just break him through front? Where's Snoopy's hell? Oh, there's a streak in the air. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, at this point, it was chalked. They gave him streaks on a P2. At this point, it was cooked. Good streak for me, but we saw some questionable streaks today, huh, gentlemen? I feel like people don't know how to use cruises in this game. To be fair, they take 8 seconds to fucking pop. But that right there was a good streak from Vancouver. Good break. Hey, guys got any other thoughts on this series, man? I don't have much, to be honest. I don't have much. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one, another grueler, ladies and gentlemen. Another grueler. We got the Optic Texas going up against Cloud9 New York. This one ended in a 3-0 victory for Optic Texas. Scar Hardpoint to kick things off, 250 to 133 for Optic. Dennis and D, 6 to 3 for Optic. Exposure Overload. Cloud9 got a lot of points scored, 6 to 5 Optic in that one as well. Cloud9 keeping it close in the Overload, but was it enough? And take a look at that, folks. Cloud9 getting absolutely shit on yet again. Encourage with a .81, Hyde with a .93, Nezra with a .91, and Oakes with a .79. On the other side, he had a .93 from Dashy, a .98 from Hook, a 1.24 from Shotzi, and take a look at the Golden Chad. Mercules with a 1.58 on the series, most kills in the lobby. It's good work from him. I'm sure he's going to be the match MVP with a 1.52 in Hardpoint, a 3.25 in Search, and a 1.28 in Overload. Ben, we'll start with you. You said that you wanted to put a rule in place to not spend more than 10 minutes on this series. So I'll let you kick things off, Ben. What do you think?
I have no thoughts. Move on to the next person.
No thoughts? We got to give some thoughts. Give some thoughts.
I mean, Perk is him, bro. That's my only thought.
That's your only thought?
I just want to. Can we just watch his 1v3 in the S&D for 10 minutes?
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch his 1v3.
You just watch the 1v3, and then that's it. That's the only highlights of the series.
Let's take a look at the 1v3. Mercules. Let's pump the volume up as well.
How did you find that frag all the way in the backside of Dojo? It's a 1v3 for Merc, but he has an angle.
And that's going to be the bomb carrier down. Tags are out. Able to get the second. No way!
Oh, my! Killing the opposite side.
That was disgusting.
Can you watch the 1v2 as well? If you mind watching the 1v2
as well.
as well.
1v2 as well.
I mean, if you're at Courage, though, like, we not sliding out?
It's Merc, bro. Watch what they do in the 1v2. They literally run away. Actually, he has two more 1v2s. He has two 1v2s,
like Merc shoots him on bomb. Hyde hopping bomb here is crazy, bro. You tag him up, like, just run him down and try and kill him.
Bro, go to the next 1v2. They literally see his gamer tag, and they both fucking run for the hills. They don't even try to kill him.
I forgot how many fucking clutches
They literally just let him clutch the fucking round. They don't even run. They have him one shot, and they both just run away.
This was the end of the game, right? It was the end of the game.
Yeah, it was the last round of the game.
Yeah.
They get him one shot, and instead of just running at him to get the kill while his teammate backs up to defuse, they both just run away and let him clutch.
Merc, 1v2 situation. 17 seconds left on the clock. C9 decide to sit there. And Merc is going to take full advantage. He's one shot as well.
Yeah, one shot. Yo, run at him while your teammate defuses.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
And he's dead, man. And Mercules kills him off bomb. It's another clutch for him. 3 clutches on the map for Mercules. He actually got up, took his headset off, but look, he's out of here. Look. He literally said, you know what? I'm fucking out of here, man. He got up, took his headset off. He walked away after the map. He didn't give a fuck. Pat, what'd you think of the series, Pat?
I mean, this shit's just sad, bro.
What they do to our game, Pat?
Bro, like, I don't even, man. Like,
The story of
I'm all for testing out new teams, new talent, but in Cloud9's unfortunate.
Yeah. She's Eamon's sister. Wait, so who did Aegon have a kid with? Wait, he fucked his sister? Isn't she like all fucking weird? Oh. Just hope she gets blown up. Because, dude, I'm tired of these fucking female characters just ruining the shit, dude. Well, what's so? Why is her shit OP? What's its name? want the green. Oh.
Fortunate scenario. They just could. They had
Seems
to
like
go
she's
to
not
like
gonna
the
do
bottom of the
anything.
depths of challengers to put together a team. I know they got some stallions done, but like,
I mean, no, I don't blame
bro,
you. I mean, the Stallions was like their
yeah,
15th option.
they're not
Everybody
a
was
serious horde,
everybody
bro.
was declining.
They're not a
Stallions
serious
were
horde.
not
Like,
ready. The
bro,
Stallions were not ready.
you
They're
know how
ponies.
bad it is, bro.
Maybe.
You know how bad it is when like
No, they
a
weren't ready. They
CDL
weren't ready.
team is being denied by like people in challengers, bro. Like that in itself is the worst part of this ecosystem. Anyways, yeah, I mean these guys are just not very good. We knew that was gonna happen, and they're just gonna get bullied all stage. But
They're so inexperienced,
hey,
bro.
Oh, dog. I remember
it's not their
something
fault.
that's
At least
funny,
Cloud9
dude.
doesn't have to pay for travel to Birmingham, so I guess there's a win somewhere. But
Fuck.
yeah, just a stat padding series
Yeah, you
for
remember
Mercules.
when you were trying to learn
Fantasy's
guitar,
getting
dog?
talked about. Fantasy is
Bro,
void
Dude,
these
I got
days, bro.
hard schedule
Like,
cheese
what
by
the
Don
fuck?
this week, dude.
Like,
Donnie
this
But
is
that's
bullshit,
plays
man.
C9
that's the funny
and
thing,
Optic
dude.
players play C9, bro.
Oh,
I
no,
didn't
it's a
stand
fancy
a
football crybaby cheese, bro.
I didn't stand
Oh
a
shit.
fucking chance.
What,
How
what
were
you
you?
think, man? C9 guys, obviously, I love these guys, man. They are stallions,
Yeah.
and
I
you
mean,
know, I mean, they can shoot, but they just have no idea what's going
At the end of the day, bro, they might have been stallions and challengers, but in the league, they're the ponies, and they forgot to enable trades. They just forgot to enable trades. They forgot the setting; it wasn't there, and Hercules took advantage of it.
Yeah, he definitely did with a 1.58. I mean, that's phenomenal work from him. If you're Cloud9, do you even do anything? Just let these guys get bullied all year? I mean, what do you do?
There's nothing to do.
I mean, are they going to offer a competitive salary to entice anyone to actually want to play there?
No, probably not.
Then they're going to sit there and get shit on.
Okay.
I mean, it's going to be the same thing every time they make changes, right?
They'll probably blow it up after stage 2's done, and then do the same thing.
But just try new players
and hope.
Yeah,
Hey, these guys.
See if anyone is getting a little desperate down there in the pit.
These
Wants
C9
to do
guys.
it.
These guys. These
No, you never told me that.
C9 guys can walk away from this experience learning a lot, and
They've had
being
other
stronger
people
for
rent
it, or they
other
can just
amps,
fucking
though, right?
crumble and lose all confidence after this. But I don't know. They just got to keep their heads up and just keep grinding. I think they understand the situation they're in, and they just got to not let it get to their head because it is what it is, bro.
They need to keep their head up and just keep learning, bro. Right? It's just I mean, I was talking about this with Clay in the TeamSpeak. I mean, or during the watch party. It is an opportunity for them to just see what it's like, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure they're learning a lot playing against this, bro, and getting slammed by it. There's no way they're not. Like, these reps are definitely, like, losing is learning, right? I definitely feel like they can understand why I would yell at them in practice about not taking routes or not rotating or not doing certain things, right? Like, in the big leagues, you can't get away with just running around and doing shit like this. You have to play the game at the right level. You have to play the fundamentals. You have to, or you're going to get bullied. Right? Like, bro, these guys are taking routes, and Shotzi's probably he's been there for 15 seconds. Like, he's already beaten them to the spot, and he's been there for forever, right? Like, they're just so behind in the decision-making and just everything revolving, how to actually play the game at a high level. It's just, they're behind. They don't know what's going on, right? They can shoot, but everybody can shoot. I mean, but we talked about this. We talk about this with this game, right? Like, everybody can shoot their guns, right? I mean, some people better than others, but you know what I mean. Right, like I feel like in the CDL, it's not about how straight you can shoot most of the time. It's just decision making and how quick you can be on the map, and also teamwork. I feel like their teamwork is non-existent sometimes. You can tell that they're just a little off, or sometimes they don't really have any confidence. But you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, they kind of got thrown into the fire pit here. But
what do you think would happen if Don Draper was put into that?
Say, bro, I'm not even. Like, I'm genuinely not even shitting. Like,
I mean, to your point, losing is learning, but I would say losing is an opportunity to learn, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity. And to your point, again, maybe they use this stint, they get better, or whatever, they kick it on from there. But I'm just concerned for these guys being put out there with minimal resources, going to get slammed, lose confidence.
The master of whores.
We're gonna say we're gonna ban ourselves from talking about them at some point, what we did with fucking LAG and Cold War. We're just gonna ban ever talking about them.
Look at Merc break the P4 and Scar by himself. Look at him. He gets 1. He gets 2. Actually, he got 3 at old. He actually did more after that. I'm pretty sure.
See,
I'm
this is
pretty
why
sure
you
broke
build
that.
it
He didn't
all
show
in one
it, but
piece. You don't
he's
have to
fucking insane, by the
fucking
way.
do this.
He's probably the best player in the game, bro. That guy's gross. That guy's actually insane.
Definitely up there in that combo for
His
sure.
teammates die in search, and they probably just enjoy getting it, like, to watch his POV.
I mean,
Bro,
I think he's the
it's
best
gonna
player in the game.
take
To be
forever
honest
to
with you. I
connect.
don't know what you guys think, but
I mean, yeah, right now I'd say so.
yeah, he's fucking insane. Any other final thoughts, guys? Any other final thoughts? And then we also got we'll go over the last match, and then we'll answer some community questions in the Discord. If you guys want to answer a question, of course, make sure to join the Discord. It's pinned up top. I think Chandler's, just making sure you guys have some good questions before dragging you in. But we're gonna answer some questions for you guys. We're gonna drag you guys into the flank stage, and see what you guys come up with, man. But let's hop into the last series of the day. Oh, before we move on as well, speaking of Stallions, got a Stallions documentary coming out tomorrow for Major One. Records has been recording and editing everything. So super hyped about it. It's kind of his first time doing something like this. So if you guys are interested in that, go to Stallions COD on YouTube. It's gonna be dropping over there. So should be a good one. And then Gersh also doing a phenomenal job with Flank TV. He's gonna be releasing that sometime on Tuesday. So make sure to check it out. Gersh obviously been doing the Flank TVs for a minute now, so excited to see that one as well. But let's get into the last match of the day. We got G2 Minnesota going up against FaZe Vegas, and G2 come out with a 3-2 victory against FaZe. We actually ended off with a good series here today. This was a good one. Black Car Hardpoint, FaZe come out. They win 250 to 167. The hard points were strong today for FaZe, but it's the S&Ds where they fall short. Scar S&D, map number 2, G2 win 6-3. Then we got a Den Overload, G2 win 4-3. Back to the Colossus Hardpoint where FaZe win 250 to 140. Then we got a Colossus S&D where G2 wins 6-2. We'll scroll down and take a look at the stat sheet. You got a .89 from Estriel, a .94 from Kremp, a .74 from Mamba, and a 1.10 from Caesar Skies Bueno. On the other side, you got a .93 from 04, a 1.21 from Abuza, a .97 from Draza, and a 1.31 from Simp the Pimp. Match MVP probably going to be Caesar Skies Bueno. There it is with a 1.04 in Hardpoint, a 2.17 in Search, and a .95 on Overload. Duarte, we'll start with you. We'll work our way down. FaZe that come
Whatever
out, they
happened
fall
to
short
that,
to G2. They
that
actually get
woman
nizzled here against G2.
got
They lose both
kidnapped?
S&Ds and the Overload. What'd you think of the series, Duarte?
I mean, G2 just love a FaZe matchup. I don't know what it is,
dude.
but most of the time, these guys match up well against them, and they have, series advantage on them right now. I think they beat them they beat them, 2 times? 3 times? They've
They're
only
3-1 this year.
3-1, yeah. So I don't know what it is. They just love this matchup. It could be map pool as well. Like, it seems like they're always playing Colossus. Granted, they did lose it here. The S&D, at least they lost in the hardpoint. The S&Ds for G2 just
People
look
saying
really
it's
good.
the cartel.
This guy just had one of those series where his snipes are connecting. He's just doing everything right. He's been playing a little bit better for their team, at least in their victories. But I don't know. I mean, this FaZe team just didn't expect them to get Nezloed. They looked good in the hard points. They looked fantastic in the hard points.
Yeah, their hard points are good.
For Overload, they barely lost it, and that's their best game mode. But their S&Ds today were just fucking awful.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Ben, we'll go to you. I know you had some comments about their S&D game today when watching. Hardpoints are looking good, which I feel like with FaZe in the beginning of the year was the opposite. Everybody thought they were going to be a good S&D like Neslo team, but
I thought this was the anti-Neslo team.
Right now it's
but
like what's going on?
What KD on the season do you think both Draws and 04 have an S&D?
I don't know. You tell me, Benjay.
I mean, Zach got fried today, so.
Point 0.9 for 2 players that grind S&D every single day. The fact that both of them have a 0.9 this season in Search is crazy to me. I don't quite get that one. Like, I just think the problem. First off, I want to praise G2. They could have crumbled in this series, especially after that map 1. They could have crumbled after the map 4. They showed a lot of grit and fight, and that's why I think this G2 team. Yeah, I know their map 5 record outside these 2 game 5 wins against FaZe is not great. I think they've battled in these series, and that's why I really like how Minnesota could be a factor this year, bro. Like, I think my issue for FaZe is just kind of who they are, bro. They're just reliant on Abuza and Simp to just be a rock and sling because the other 2 players are just way too inconsistent. I know Draw's in a good vein of form at the major and a bit online, but I point out the S&D issue. I don't know how Zach is a 0.9 S&D. Explain that one to me. And then 04. But let me finish show.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then my issue with 04 is I just think he's got a good bag in Hardpoint, but he's really struggled this season in Overload and in Search. He's really struggled to get first bloods in S&D. I just think he's got to work on his individual game because, again, the inconsistency there is why this team, yes, they've got a good floor, but it may hold them back from ever making the grand final this year, and they could just be like Toronto Ultra last year.
Your point though, they saying they grind S&D. I mean, dude, I don't know if you understand how the S&D scene is, but like they're playing like 2v2s and 3v3 gels, and they don't play like fours. It's
That helps
completely
your
different.
situationals a lot.
It helps your
though.
situationals, but like it's again like they're not the best at the game mode, but like dude, they got shit on today. I just think like G2 came well prepared for this match, and they just match up well. I still think this FaZe team is still good.
Do you think a top team should have 2 players that are averaging a .9 S&D on the season? And that's good.
I mean, if dude, a
Is that
0.9
acceptable?
is a 0.9 isn't fucking terrible, bro. You're like -1 a map. Like, I mean, it's not fucking insane. It's not like amazing.
They play a
but
lot of search maps though. This is not a small sample size.
yeah,
bro.
I know, but like 0.9
Bro,
is
but
nothing
going,
crazy. They're just
getting 8 kills and 9 deaths is a 0.9, bro. Like
exactly.
If he goes
It's,
8-9 every map, I'm not thinking he's horrible.
But to the other point I said, I think a lot of their problem in search, and you saw it today, like Zach had an awful day in S&D. Like could not stay alive in these maps. I think their bigger problem in S&D is they play their situational generally pretty good, but bro, they played too many rounds 3v4. And I think like they had the luxury for the last couple of years of Abe was always an absolute weapon at getting first blood. Yes, at times he would die and they'd play threes, but his batting percentage at getting a blow is like pretty high. With 04, he's near the bottom of the league now and actually converting a first blood in those duels. I just think like they got to find a more consistent way to start off 4v3 in the S&Ds. Because they're just handicapping themselves in the middle right now.
I will say though, this game does play a lot more different in S&D than it does like the other games. Like when it comes to like a BZ and the games he like was really good at those first bloods, it's because there was a lot of gaps and timings you could hit with the sub. In this game, all the S&D maps are so basic and one dimensional that it's not like you can just go out there and win a duel. A lot of the time, like you're getting flooded by teams. Like you were getting literally fucking double team, triple teamed on lanes. Where that's just not happening. That's what I mean. A BZ's not even a fucking first blood reaper this year anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's just a completely different game. Yeah, their S&D hasn't been fucking extraordinary, but at least just in this series, bro, Skies is just a fucking weapon. He was just hitting snipes. They were just getting fucking stopped at every like decision they could make.
Crep hit playing like 5 rounds.
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
The thing though, Chris, is
he hit it like 5 rounds. They're not even looking at it.
Yeah, they just played
not.
like shit.
I'm not overreading it because it's just that's like
I see what you're saying.
they're just such a hot and cold team.
Yeah,
and it's inexplicable to me how mid-pack they are in S&D as a team. It did that part's the most. And them being mid-pack at hardpoint, I get it. Looking at the personnel on their team makes sense. Overload, new mode, people still trying to figure it out. Get it. S&D is the most inexplicable thing for this team. To be honest, I think they should be much better at search.
One last thing, because I don't want to sit here on the subject the whole time, but again, talking about the S&D map pool right now, the maps are so one-dimensional. We used to talk about how hardpoint at the end of the year is the game mode that a lot of teams are going to be good at. Or I think it's if the map pool does not change, it's going to be search. What the fuck are you going to? How much more innovative can you get on a Colossus S&D? How more innovative can you get on Den? Like all these maps have the simplest 3 lanes with actually zero fucking like just. Like there's no like innovation to be made. Like half of the maps, the way they play now, they're gonna play the same in fucking 7 months or not 7 months, but like
what do you think
months.
it comes down to, Chris? Just understanding your opponent, their tendencies, and just like
a lot of it's gonna come down to sniping.
Who's hot on the day, bro?
Yeah, who's hot on the day? Sniping, because like that opens up immediately. You get a pick with the sniper in general, like it just changes the dynamic of the entire game. And then just who's hot on the day, who's getting the best timing, who's hitting the best route. It's so hard. Like
it's just one live TDM, bro, on these maps.
Yeah,
exactly. You can't even plant the bomb on half of them.
I am curious, like because previous years, like when you would prep for teams, you would go over VOD and you would figure out like what bomb sites they favor, who carries bomb, like tendencies for bloods and things like that. And like in a title like this, bro, like I just don't know what teams are gonna look at to like really prep search on a map like Colossus. Like they're going to go A and throw a smoke at P2 and they're going to try to plant the bomb. And if you lose your gunfight in P1, you probably are going to lose the round. Like there's not really.
But yeah, in the car. Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, not before, yeah.
Really like an extensive level of prep that you have in a search and destroy on this game.
Yeah, you're just playing off of tendencies and reading
yeah,
like what's going to happen in the moment. You're just hoping you're correct.
In your maps.
Here's one round. Krempy, first round. Pushes through plane. Nobody's looking at it. Boom. First blood. Let's go to the next one. Next round. 2-3.
Notice a theme here, Tom.
Krempy, running through plane. Only one guy there looking at it. Boom. First blood. Let's go to the next one. I'm not exaggerating. It's insane. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, man, bro, just like...
Boom, we're going to the next one. Boom, 3-4. Big round for FaZe Vegas here. Big round. Krempy runs through plane. Boom. It's another one. It's another blood for Krempy. Guy's running it the fuck up. How? Bro, Krempy's running through plane every round. Just play for him. It's a free first blood.
Just sit in blue, Tom.
Just wait there. Just play corners and just wait. He's getting a first blood in less than 15 seconds.
Next time,
3 rounds.
Like, it is what it is,
next time they play this map, Tom, next time they play this map, they're gonna watch plane, and Krempe go to be there. He's gonna be hitting the other lane. Get a free kill.
He might be there. He might be there to where they. And I don't know if they're gonna be watching it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, there's only so much innovation. Yeah, they didn't fucking adapt in the map, but like, bro, you get playing. Holy shit, mind blown. I can't believe it.
Bro, how is Meltdown not in, bro?
Sake S&D in its current state is a 100% viable competitive map.
Really? I thought it was fucking shit looking at the bombs.
Sake, no.
Why don't we bring it in ready to go during this major? Oh, no, wait. CDL fucking dropped the ball on that one.
Fine.
Yeah.
Meltdown S&D is also fine.
Fringe. I'd play Fringe over Colossus.
Bro, you're about to trigger me. I don't want to rage like I did earlier. On
Fringe.
Bro.
It doesn't change. The bombs are all in the same spot.
One thing that I saw in the overload, I want to get your opinion, your guys' opinion on it. FaZe, they get all the kills. 04 makes a good play, like getting here early and winning some fights. See a pinch coming in from draws. There's good plays here. They end up tying it up here. I think once this cap goes in, like they need to get to roof as quick as possible, bro.
I think they should have held the ball longer here.
Yeah, holding would have helped for sure. Holding would have definitely helped. But even right here, like sitting lobby and stuff, like I actually think the better play is to just like slide out, even if you die. It's better to die than to just fucking sit here and try and chase. It was just like the counter seemed too easy. You definitely got to wait though on a clean 4 day.
Yeah, I think like in certain situations, holding the ball can be a detriment. Like if it's spawning